Bro. Where's the cap on here? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, this thing's so dusty. I should have cleaned it. Oh my god, it's dusty. Yo, Prince with the first. Hi, Straker. Hi, Peds. Turn into somebody I don't know. Then you put... Wait. Is this open? Hi, Free. Every little lie gives me butterflies. Through my eye. How we all doing? I'll be so honest, chat. I was going to go live to Thursday because I got out of work at 7. I got out of work at 7. Wait, whoa. Why do I... Whoa, 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 whoa. Why does it look so weird? I would have streamed on Thursday because I got out at 7, but my friends wanted to go play basketball. So I had to, I have to start learning because apparently Jason Tatum isn't going to carry the Celtics, so I guess I have to. Like, it's like... someone's got to step up, and I guess it's got to be me. This is Chump Boost? It is. Dirty, but your love so sweet. But yeah, we'll start watching the ranked stuff in a minute. Oh my god, it's Fire Touch. Do you think I can hit him off with my fist? Oh, he's above me. What am I doing? Oh, he fell. Ow! Would you be the shortest member on the team? Yeah, by like half an inch. Peyton's like taller than me by an inch. Okay, we'll do this and then we'll start setting up the stuff for it probably. Hi, Kit. Yeah, I'd be the shortest. What about it? There's nothing wrong with being short, huh? Yeah, but then I would have went live yesterday, but yesterday was horrible at work. So like it was like the complete opposite. So, you know, Oh, that was the reason I didn't go live yesterday. I thought about going live yesterday. Yesterday was horrible, but I had to take my my mom and my sister to the airport at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, well, I don't want to meanie. I didn't even kill you. I literally didn't even kill you. I was just gonna mess with you, but I didn't even kill you. So I didn't want to stream because I got home at like 9:30, and then I was like, oh, I can't stream because if I stay up any longer, I'm gonna get like no sleep tonight. So I went to sleep. I wake up and my mom never woke me up. They were gonna I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, and I called my mom. I was like, don't you have to go to the airport? And she's like, oh my god, and then just hung up on me. I was like, nice. Like, I love when we don't pay attention. We don't set our alarms. What day isn't horrible nowadays? True. Icon Pro. Twitch streamer 1866. I love that name. Hey, every day is a great day. You gotta take every day with stride. If you don't think every day is a great day, it's never gonna be a good day. C key is broken. Really? I couldn't tell. Ugh. Bang. If I did that, I'd be in a mental hospital. What? You can't have a positive outlook on things. I guess I'm a letdown. That's cool. I checked out. Oh, you want to be friends now? And my X key and my D key are kinda. I think you need a new keyboard, unless you have a laptop, and then still get a new keyboard. Can you attach a keyboard to a laptop? I know you can obviously attach a mouse, but can you add a keyboard to a... Huh. Yeah. I never did. I just always used my, Yeah, I use that. I always just... When I used to use a, Wow, I suck. When I used to use, a laptop, I used to just use the keyboard on the laptop and then use, the USB keyboards. Oh no, I know that. I'm more saying like would just both keyboards work at that point then? What's on fear? Please, oh my god. Did a dead spider underneath my C key? Oh. Oh my god. I think well, it's not broken. You just have a spider underneath your key. Yeah, they'd both work. Dude, okay. I should probably put my feet down, but I'm too comfortable. I'm going to tweak out. Dude. I'm not gonna have time now. I'm not gonna have time. 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 Oh my god, I'm a chud. Whatever. They would both work. I'm anxious to use my laptop keyboard for gaming, so I use a separate USB gaming keyboard. That makes sense. I mean, I was just a noob, so like I just didn't have like any idea. Did you hear anything about playoffs? I don't know anything. I literally know nothing. I wasn't home all day. I was out. Oh. Shane's gonna be secretive. And then I went to the gym. Dude, do not go to the gym after like noon, guys. If you're getting into the gym, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so bad today. I was trying to do arms and a little bit of like a back and shoulders and stuff like that. Just like a little bit of an upper day without like chest. Oh my god, there were so many people. Like, oh my god. And then I went to the supermarket. And then, I'm not meal prepping today. I'll do it tomorrow after work. Whatever. I forgot to do that. I'm a chud. Ignore me being a chud. But yeah, no. Like, I didn't get to see anything. I did not get to see anything. I just know a bunch of people were streaming it. But wonder where were you when I was at my worst down on my knees. And you said you had my back, so wonder where were you? Oh my god. Watching playoffs, no spoilers or else. Yes. 360. Oh my god. That was like a 395. I don't know. Okay, we'll play one more solo sky battle and then we'll hop on the ranked gameplay. Dude, I don't know this song. I don't know this song either. Oh my god. Damn. Auto-modded, low-key clutched, apparently. Oh, don't scream. There they are. Hit the line. Offense. You. Night is up, the light is out the door. Crazy, but guys, please say everyone in the chat knows what Big Time Rush is. Oh my god, do I suck? This guy's just gonna... What? Started because the night is on the line. Why is my food in that spot? Yeah, I know. See? Thank you. Live it up. But oh, they just made the map a little bit bigger. Interesting. The city is on. Oh my god. It's moving so fast. Because the night is up, the light is out. It was crazy, but the city's on. Living up. Damn. That person, like, built straight into the middle. Oh my god. Like, oh yeah, I wasn't disguised. I was like, why am I getting just, like, double teamed? Yeah, I figured it out. Look up. Actually, let's grab this stuff from fishing first, and then, well, fighting with steak. Yeah, no. I didn't think I was gonna get double teamed. I didn't really want to fight the guy. Yeah, I was gonna say these are probably both broken. I could use more pearls. Sure, why not? Ghost, thank you so much for the prime.
We did it!
We did it! We didn't do it.
Oh my god, we did it!
We didn't do it, actually, Tatum. Said Sabrina, don't you look different? And I was like, huh. Rare treasure train? What? Fire touch.
Men only want one thing, and it's not money.
Oh.
It's not power.
What's a treasure train?
It's not love.
It may not mean nothing to y'all. Understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever, mind, ever mind, ever mind.
My ear.
Shit down in the mall.
LeBron.
Selling nigga, she the one for me.
Honor. Uke. Thank you so much for the 2 tier 1s. I forgot what they were for a second. Thank you, Goat. Anyways, how's it going, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing, mate? Okay. Here it comes. I still don't get what it means. 35% off? Oh! Everything's discounted. Ah, discount. We love discounts. Okay. We love discounts. That's crazy. haven't caught a FM stream in ages. Hey, well, you know, streaming ages. Hey, well, why am I hearing myself? Like, we love disc punts. Nice. We know how to spell. When did you get? Okay, so what are the games? Silver. Okay, we'll make predictions. Because I have not seen these. Hello? Hello, wrong screen! Dumb computer. Guys, you have 3 more minutes of a discount. 35% off. If you ever wanted to sub, this is your moment. This is your time. I'm gonna become a advertisement. Guys, the streams are coming back, I swear.
He's going.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Wait, let's look at the matches. Okay. Silver Hacks, Mungie, Blaze Mind, Raul, NHB, EDSR, Yulsa, I'm not gonna pronounce that right. Easiest one, probably, I think EDCR is probably gonna win. I think this is gonna be one of the first times that EDCR makes it out of the first round. I don't know NHB, so we're gonna root for Raul, and then Mungie, and then probably Hacks. I mean, the closest one is probably Silver Hacks.
Oh, 3-3 in the night, yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. You, thank you so much for the 20 gifted. What that? Why didn't it play the other sound? And then Anonymous, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Oh my god, you want the surprise camera turn on? Dude, thank you so much. What the hell? I was so taken aback. Like, I didn't think my promotion would work that well. Guys, you guys have another 4 minutes now. Surely it gets better as... No, it doesn't. I was going to say it's still 35% off. 35% off plus 5+ gifts. Oh, you have to gift at least 5 for it to be 35% off. Oh. Hey, you get basically like 2 free almost. That's all I'm hearing. Dude, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That, like, means a lot. Oh my god, number 2 is Toharo. That's so funny.
The only person to go back-to-back against Silver, who won the first season. History,
dude,
actually go,
I could see Silver
16.
winning. Like, it's definitely the closest match. Like, this is definitely going to be the closest one. I can see Silver winning. He practices a lot. Like, I always see him practicing with Duke all the time.
Really important.
But, like,
so I actually
Hacks is just so
also
good.
be a huge deciding factor in how these runners route their overworlds.
But dude, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
Especially if we see a desert desert village. Obviously you are looking at less trees. It's a lot harder to find wood. You have to sometimes make the decision if the trees are far. Are you going to risk going for those trees, or are you going to, try and get less wood?
Oh, my heart next to Stu's thick emojis.
It's, all these little things that you have to keep.
Those equal each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I was liking on that graph. I guess we're gonna see. I'm seeing like all of these for not the first time, but like I'm seeing them put together for the first time. So like when we were going through all these graphics, it's like, oh yeah, the video is gonna
play.
That
name sounds familiar.
Cool. It actually came out really good. Shout out Budgie, especially for
I don't think I've ever met them.
Especially short notice. We need a little bit of stall here to get ready, getting everything sorted.
Have I ever met
sure the runners
Rosebeam?
are all good to go here, but Hacks Rose has maybe the most historic.
Please tell me no, because that would be really awkward if I have.
In the history of playoffs.
I don't think I have. Their name just sounds.
Some wacky stuff.
Is it because of Rose Thunder?
Get something
Am I thinking about Rose Thunder?
On the first seed of season 10 playoffs, but I don't know. Do you think we're gonna see a Toolsmith in?
Okay. No one cares. Get to the speed running. Probably. Okay. Curry. Oh my yap! How long do they? Oh my god! They go for forever. Okay, there we go.
It's a big thing.
And here we go. The first match of
Well, that's
season
different.
10
It's like a new
playoffs.
loading screen. There's
Hacks
a lot of
versus Silver.
yapping.
It's a
That makes sense.
village seed. For a second, I got baited because of the ruin portal in the background, but that's just because of the fastest
Wins
seed
versus opponents,
currently. So
0.
that's completely fine.
See, that's interesting. Neither one of them played against each other this whole entire season. That's actually really interesting.
It's gonna be C-type village. The good luck's coming out. We're gonna see here what.
But
type
again,
of village
always
is it?
like always, Hacks
Oh,
usually plays
Desert
way
Village.
less than
It's
everyone.
gotta be Desert,
He
right?
is like the
Yeah, I
least
think
practiced
so.
player. I feel like I know.
Oh yes, I see the
Yes, it
village
is.
there.
Okay.
They have a lot of
Very
new
nice.
full
So they're
graphics.
gonna have the blacksmith. The
Ooh.
river's right there. Like that, both players have grabbed exactly 2 logs, and there's the blacksmith all
they
the way
grabbed
on the
wood
other
first.
side of the village. So they're gonna be able to see their routing here pretty nicely. And it looks like actually rose 2 blacksmiths at
Getting
least in this
blacksmiths.
village.
beds and
Yeah, which is-
emeralds.
Which is
Whoa.
good. I mean, very nice first blacksmith.
Hacks gets
3 diamonds
okay.
as well. And
Okay,
iron pick.
why?
Is it even
Like
worth
that
checking
was
second
just like
blacksmith
okay.
yet?
I understand that this would technically have been faster,
which is-
but from
which
I
is
was watching
good. I
Hacks
mean,
this side.
very nice
In
first
what world
blacksmith.
is it worth of the time save to like go through that?
We did it!
Dude, T-Man,
Oh my God!
thank you so
we
much for
did
the
it.
18
Hello, Goat W
months.
year and half.
Dude, hello, Goat. Dude, 20 seconds, guys. Keep the train going. No, I'm just kidding. Keep the choo-choo.
As well. And an iron pick. Is it even worth checking the
Diamond
second
diamond
blacksmith yet?
pick.
That's always something I
You
think
don't
about.
even need
'cause
to kill the
sometimes
iron
these can be,
golem, you just go.
Like kind of baits because the ranked filter only filters for one
oh,
good blacksmith. But
uh,
because
uh,
Silver and well, actually Hacks hasn't yet, but I'm assuming he's gonna go there. But Silver checking both quicker, gonna get the
Sometimes
diamond
you
shovel
can
as
get
well.
emeralds in
And
the
they
case of an iron
can
axe trade with the
technically
blacksmith. Ah, hype
complete
chest.
A portal with these 6 obsidian
get?
and the 2 lava in
Oh, that's
each
cute.
blacksmith. But that's pretty awkward. They're not like super close to
Spit
each
the
other.
truth.
They're gonna probably want to
cinema. The
prefer
cinema one's good.
finding a lava pool first, but I'm honestly not sure what these
Getting
runners are gonna do
gravel,
here. It
yeah.
is
Getting
a little
gravel
bit
from
awkward
different
because
spots,
we just
gold
haven't seen
instead
the
of a
lava pool yet.
Yeah. And
Oh, there must have
you
been
know,
another diamond in
trees are kind
the.
of far. I mean, Hack's able to get this, short little tree here, but if we've not seen a lava pool, you're kind of gonna be thinking, what is the best?
I used to have
option?
every level 1 and
Yeah,
level
I also
2
like
train.
that
I don't
Silver
have them anymore.
seems
Yeah,
to
because they probably
have
added a
made
bunch more. I'm
shears
guessing,
and
right?
Hacks didn't, so it's gonna get a little bit more blocks
More
here
blocks.
off of this tree. Obviously not a ton, only 30 leaves, but
More food.
that is still significant, especially when Hacks has basically 0 for that. And Hacks does find a lava pool, so I'm assuming maybe it's just hard for us to see on our screen. It looks like Silver's beelining for
Silver
this as
sees
well.
one too.
Both players were able to see a lava pool.
So Hacks found one
is
way
gonna be the
farther
first person
out.
in the nether here, but definitely less
But
materials.
has way less material.
Yes. And little bit of a kind of slower portal build, but first one into the nether, but Silver is very, very cllose behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Crimson Forest, which
that-
is really nice for Hacks here. Not going to get punished
I
too
never
hard
thought
for
about doing it like
the
that.
wood or anything like that. Same thing for Silver. Going to be able to get more
You can
blocks
like.
here as well. Silver will probably have to get
What's
some
the word?
more
You
wood.
can
I'm not
like
exactly
place
sure
down
how
the
much wood he has.
water
Maybe he's just
and
gonna send
then.
it. Looks like he is.
Huh.
And it's a Stables Bastion. Thought it was housing for a second, but it is
Yeah.
Stables. It's triple
I don't
rows.
think they do anymore.
Triple.
What a
Ah.
start to ranked playoff season 10. Both these runners got to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, what more can you want? You've got plenty of gold blocks and easy access. Don't need to worry about heading down to the gap. Trades should be fairly solid. I mean, Silver's already got an extra gold block in that chest. Very, very fast route.
I'm like
as
deciding
well.
on like who
Very
I'm trying to
linear, and
watch.
You can just get out straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like both runners starting their route from the same spot. Hacks again,
They're just both
maybe
triple to
5 or 10
gapping.
seconds ahead at the moment.
Why do
Gonna
I
be
feel like they come out
starting
in
to
a
get to
different
this
spot than I
middle
ever
triple,
do?
mining to the third one. It's probably going to set up the trading hole. Yes, in this middle one, going to be overlapping, getting the piglins in here with mining this second amount of
It's
gold.
triple,
Silver
triple,
gonna be
they're
doing
not
something
going-
pretty
They're
similar.
not going
And
to
something
the
to be
gaps.
careful of, Rose, as they throw some
Oh.
distraction gold going throughout. Notice how Silver is using Gilded Blackstone, so he'll lose less trades going through this, which if these runners end up losing like an obsidian or a
Oh
pearl
my
trade or anything
god!
like that,
Does Gilded
something to keep an eye out
Blackstone
for.
not give
Definitely. It's really, really smart, kind of, again, micro move there, maximizing the amount of trades that you're getting, because you don't want to have to be running back trying to find one obsidian that's been dropped way at the start of your route.
Yeah,
Oh my
absolutely. Also
God.
nice that they have the diamond
Gilded
pickaxes
Blackstone
here,
doesn't,
so they could probably
like,
leave on
doesn't
19.
do the
Usually the
trades?
vibe that I get from runners is, oh my god, the
Oh my
obsidian
God.
chest for Hacks, 39 obsidian in his inventory. So I don't think that's gonna be a
Dude,
problem.
no
for them,
gold
actually. I
items
think they're
other
gonna be
than
quite okay.
ingots get trades.
Pearls look
Oh
good
my
as
god,
well.
dude!
Hacks hasn't even
I'm
crafted
learning
his
so much already.
bread yet. Still has
What
hay
can I
bales in
say?
his inventory, but I mean, Hacks showing his top speed.
Everything
here.
other
Silver's
than
out.
also
golden
out.
nuggets
Yeah.
can be distracted.
goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't even.
So you should
didn't
always
have-
like
didn't
use literally
even
anything
hesitate.
else
Oh my
besides
gosh, I can't even
gold.
speak. I'm just so
Okay,
excited.
all right.
I
I never knew
Hax
that.
is out as well now. I mean,
Like if you have
Silver's already there.
anything that
Hax
can be
sees the thought
traded
his
besides
screen.
gold, you should use that
Very,
because it
very
won't
close.
affect the
I
trades.
actually have no idea how Silver made up time on this. I mean, Hax
Whoa.
was starting the trades 10 seconds earlier. Maybe made the call to check less chess at the top.
Well, Silver
I'm
didn't
not
check
exactly
the chest,
sure,
yeah,
but
so he didn't
playing really
have
aggressively.
to-
Both runners are. I mean, look at their health rows. Both 3 hearts clearing out the spawner really, really low.
Not healing.
Hax still does have more food. The 2 bread is misleading. Has hay bales in his inventory, but this is pretty close right now. It's gonna be important to see if any runners miss any blaze cycles, but it looks like they're very clear on clearing the fire.
Yeah, focusing on
Clearing his
getting that
inventory,
platform
healing
cleared
now.
and made as quickly as possible, prioritizing that over the food, knowing that they're both so close to each other as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I noticed that they
No rods yet.
prioritize like hitting the
Other thing to watch out for is Hax has the sword.
like Silver at
does
least,
not.
yeah. Like I'm watching
Also,
Hax do it too.
Stoneaxe
They
versus Iron Axe,
prioritize
so
hitting the mobs in a
significantly
way to where
slower
they know that they can hit
blaze
it
kills
again.
right now for Silver.
I'm just very
But it's not going to matter too much yet. Really, the only time that'll
aggressive when I
super
run
come into
around when
play
I try
is
to hit
towards
the
end of this
blazes
split when they're
sometimes.
trying
I
to
don't really
leave.
like pay attention to how
But something to watch out for
silly
as of
I
now
am.
because it also slows Silver down in clearing the fire just slightly.
Yeah,
doesn't
absolutely.
really
and also
matter
just
how they
looking
place down the
at
obsidian, they
Hax's
have so
screen as he was
much.
crafting there,
Oh my god,
low
Hax
low
has
explosives,
51.
only
Just
3
use it
beds,
all.
2 anchors from their trades.
Who cares? Yeah, just
Obviously
go.
leaving fairly quickly. So depending on what their enter into the end is going to be like, could make things a little
Plus
bit trickier.
1.
It's a great point. Going to be
Oh no,
keen to
Dolphin.
see what the tower is going to be.
There you
Because if
go.
they have to do something like universal side setup or just side setup in general, it could be a little bit awkward with the low explosives.
Oh my
Both runners,
god,
I
wait,
mean,
how
they
many- how
are
many-
identical
many
pace right now.
blaze reds
Both have
do
the
they need?
same blaze
Oh my god.
cycle. When they re-enter the nether here,
That's
that
one
is
for
absolutely
Silver.
crazy.
I think
but
Hax just got
again,
one
the
too.
rods are just not dropping. They're
Really,
Four.
really
slow.
slowing the pace down. Yeah.
Up to
Hax
5, I
going
think,
for a
now for
pearl hang.
Silver.
Hax needs one more.
Yeah, 5 for Hax as well. Just needs one more
Oh
roll.
my god, they both need one more.
Maybe close here.
They're so close, dude. Pork chop with a
One
15
more
watch streak.
for
My
both.
god, how
Both
you
have
doing,
their
dude?
pearl hang set up. And Silver gets this one cycle first. The blaze doesn't drop, and this is exactly where the iron sword could come into play a little bit. Hax could get a little bit of time back here. Accidentally tool screens, but it's gonna be okay. And
Neither one of them
blazes
got
drop, but
it.
Silver has a stray.
Oh my god, Silver
and
found a
this stray
stray.
could drop. He only needs the one.
Oh my god, Silver got
And
a
it does,
stray.
He gets it. Yep.
Oh my god,
That stray could be making all the difference for Silver now. I mean, Hax just gets.
he's
his
gonna get it right
next,
now and then moves.
cycle
Yep, there they
now.
go.
Low health for Silver.
That
as well,
that's such a
pearling, but
risky play. Oh my
Hax is
god,
out
no
as
way that
well.
like.
The stronghold seemed decently far, 192 on Silver's Ninja Brain bot. So the pearling is definitely going to be necessary here. Both runners, same exact amount of bread, nearly identical health, and Silver's here. So whatever terrain Silver took, much better than Hax.
Hax is
Much
going
cleaner,
a very
much quicker.
wraparound
This
way.
is actually different strongholds because
Oh,
Hax
no.
looks nowhere
Nowhere
like
near.
where Silver was. I thought they were playing literally the same spawner. But I mean, maybe not at
yeah.
all. That's
I mean, yeah.
crazy.
And Hax with, I mean, Silver finds the portal room is a 4-eye. And Hax,
It was a
digging
4-eye?
down, had to dig through lava as well.
I cannot believe that was different strongholds. I fully thought the entire time they were just
95?
I never for a
94?
second thought they were at different spawners. It looked so identical. Silver going to be able to get to 99 here. Going to go for the multi-block setup. Has
Should've left
the
on 4
explosives, but
rod.
as you mentioned, not maybe a crazy amount.
Oh
but
my
what
God.
An incredible first
Wow.
Hax
double
is
bed there. This bed's going to do a lot of
cords
damage. Has
are
to hit these
so
two anchors.
far.
Looking pretty good. Really nice 4th explosive. And the 5th explosive will do it. Silver taking the first seed on Hax. A really close game up until the
Oh,
struggle,
and it's
it
in
just
a
looked like-
mine shaft.
I guess Silver just had the better measurement to the better
So we had a
stronghold. Like, I
better
cannot believe they
route,
went
had a
back.
better
It looked like they were in exactly the same place. And just
damn,
such a much easier journey. Hax was having to dig through lava.
dude. That's so like
having to
like
that
the
happen.
small choices they make are so interesting. Like
almost straight away. But do you take that extra time?
Ooh,
to
this
get
is gonna
more
be a
blocks to get through to
fast
have that
map.
extra safety net, or do you just go all out speed?
Yeah, I mean it's a great point, and also
I
something
mean,
that I always
I think okay.
watch-
At least if I'm a top speed runner, right? And so if I'm Silver in this perspective, right? And I'm going against Hax, number one thing I'm doing is balls to the wall. I know I can't like play slow. I have to do everything the fastest way possible. So like I know that they were just talking about like, oh, do you take the risk? The answer is just
what
yes.
type of room portal?
You
Like, how, are
can't
we even getting
against
an iron
Axe
pickaxe? Are we gonna
not
have to make a
take
bucket?
risks
Are
when
we
you know that he is
completable, but
consistently
the food is weird.
like
Like there's so many
super
things to
super
consider. I
consistent
think
in
people
playoffs.
think
Like
of
he's
rune
not
portal as something that
like you
is
have to
super
just go
linear,
for
because
everything
when
risky or you're not
either looking
going
at
to
the
win.
leaderboard or you're
And
just,
Silver
like,
going
seeing
for
on
that
YouTube, it's
stray
like,
makes
oh,
sense, I guess, because he
there's a really fast rank time. It's like
knows he
looting
has to
rune
play
portal looting
risky
3,
to
but
beat someone like
not
Axe.
every rune portal seed is like that. I mean, even just on this graphic, there's the 2 different ones. Like if
Okay.
prevalent.
Hello.
Definitely.
Okay, there we go.
And we're hopefully going to be seeing very, very soon what kind of overworld we're going to
Always
have
gamble?
with our
Not
rune
really. You
portal.
don't always have to gamble. If you're playing against
Absolutely.
someone that's a little bit more
We're gonna see right away.
conservative,
It is
like that
a
would
hanging
like
one, which
not
could be
go,
either,
like,
and it's going to be
like that.
how much iron nuggets is that? 48. So enough for a bucket, but not enough for an iron pickaxe here.
Yeah, so gonna have to test their lava completion skills here as well. Plenty of trees around. There are some animals.
No, they're gonna
so it'll be
get
interesting to see
food.
if
How
they're
much food are
gonna
they
try
gonna get?
kill a couple of these cows that they can see on their screen as well.
Yeah, definitely the food here is going to be huge. You can see Silver thinking about what are we going to craft here? What can I make?
So they
Besides on the
don't make
stone tools,
shears.
has
Okay,
the
so they
bucket
keep the 2
ready.
extra iron just in
Something you
case for
see,
the
or
iron
I should say,
pickaxe.
used to
So if
see
you
runners
don't
do
have enough
sometimes is,
iron
like,
for an iron
use
pickaxe,
that
you
2 iron for
don't.
shears, but it's become much less common nowadays. Just saving the iron, so you only have to rely on a couple of iron nuggets in the
Yes,
bastion.
that's what I was gonna
is
say. So you just have to
nice
only rely on
compared
a
to the
couple
extra
iron
blocks. It's
nuggets
just
for
not as necessary. We're gonna see Hacks be the first person to go for the rune portal
Silver going
completion,
for a
but is going for a lower one.
chicken.
I didn't see any crying rows on the top. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought there
might have
wasn't any.
been-
Oh, there is one.
There
Yes,
is, yeah, there's
I
one block.
see it.
Silver was
see it
trying to
now.
get extra food. He got 1 extra chicken, but I think it lost him a lot more time than it potentially is going to gain him, as Hax's first one into the Nether.
Yeah, and Silver doing a different rune portal completion. I think I've seen this a couple times, but it seems a little bit awkward. Maybe not
crazy
fully used to
variation,
it, hesitating
yeah.
a little bit here.
100%.
But is going to get it done. But as you said, I mean, Hax significant lead entering the Nether.
You also
here,
have a
and it's
gold
not
pick,
like
so you
last
can
seed
like
where,
use some of the
Silver
gold
at least had a
pick
couple
to
more
get
blocks.
you some
like, no,
blocks.
Hax is ahead here by a good amount heading to the bastion.
Yeah, and it's a
To the
slightly
left, yep.
farther bastion, so having to traverse
this
this
the
terrain to be able to
housing?
get there in time, that those extra couple of seconds that Silver lost in the overworld could really matter here.
Absolutely. Both runners, 3 steak. Maybe
Yeah.
Silver has like a chicken. So
Yeah,
I
he
saw
has
him going
1
for that.
chicken.
So not that much of a difference. A lot of obsidian in this top chest of this housing. We're going to punch a pig. Hax is going down. Silver, I think, made up a little bit of time on the terrain, maybe.
Silver definitely made up some
But
time.
yeah,
Not
Hack's
breaking
heading down
that
now.
stuff.
Really
Interesting, I guess.
nice stuff.
What?
Has the bone blocks for stuff. Where are we going?
Where are we
Oh, we
going?
need iron still. Duh.
Oh, we
Like,
need
what
iron.
is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still needs iron, though. After all that.
Oh my god.
Oh, and there's
And-
a rune portal in the housing bastion.
Oh.
There you
That's
go.
awesome.
Okay,
And there's the
fi-
iron chest.
finds the iron chest. A little bit of a kind of disruption to our route here as well. Able to craft a pickaxe. Silver's probably going to run into the same issue as he tries to find.
Oh my
the
god,
chest,
Silver's
but
going
does
for-
find
okay, the
chest that
same
has
chest,
the
okay.
iron in.
Yeah, I really like that play. Looks like probably gonna break this chest for manhunt would be my guess, but maybe gonna try and make.
See,
the
like this
pickaxe
is my
first.
point. Like
Does
right
go
now,
for that. Is
Silver's
gonna
obviously
break the
behind.
chest
Doesn't
here. The
obviously
manhunt's
know
gonna
it,
go
but
off, and
he's gonna
has
have to.
a good amount of piglins. Gonna punch more.
He's gonna
I
have to
think
try to like
actually
do something
Hax
a
has
little bit
quite a lot of
dangerous
piglins
to be
now. I
able
thought-
to catch
I thought
up to
Hax maybe had a
Hax.
little
He's
bit
about
less,
like
but
30
looks like
seconds,
it's
not
gonna be
30,
pretty
20 seconds
similar here.
behind probably.
And again, Hax just with that 15 to 10 second lead, especially in a housing bastion, Rose, it's gonna be hard to make up
I guess
time here
15 to
for
10
Silver.
seconds apparently.
Yes,
according to
definitely.
Curry.
It's going to come down to, how fast you're going to get your trades, and also how far away is this fortress going to be. The only chance he's really got now to be able to kind of make up those, few seconds that he's missing is going to be in his travel to the fortress. Although Hack's dealing with a stray piglin on his screen, but not too much of a time loss, as he still just finds the direction for the fortress as well, and is starting to check his trades.
Yeah, immediately being able to dig out the back, check that first quadrant. It pops for the spawner. Really nice play from Hax. Silver almost certainly going to do something similar here. Yes, has that open, just going to clear out his inventory a little bit first. Hax has
Oh my God,
nearly
Hax is
everything he needs. I'm
so
actually
far
not sure what
ahead.
he's waiting on. Looks like he is going to be leaving
Looking-
now and sees
Oh my
the
God, you
fort
see
on
it.
the
You see
wide
the
macro,
fort.
still waiting on something.
I think he wants more pearls.
Yeah, I think
He's
you're
only
right.
got 16 pearls.
Oh my god, only
and he's
16 pearls, but he's just
going
going
with
for it because
15,
you just
so-
you can't wait.
Really interesting now to see if Silver is going to do the same thing, because that's going to slow Hax
Silver has
down.
more.
Oh, Silver has more pearls.
Way more.
Yeah.
Silver's 22. 23 even. How did Hacks just lost a pearl trade, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah. I did see some pearls on the floor for silver, like outside of the trading hole, so that could very
I know
easily
lowering the
have
render
been
distance is
the
to
one
like
trade
try
that
to
Hacks
like
might have
keep
missed.
the spawner, the
I mean,
spawns
four
of
pearls
the.
for Hacks, that's going to be a huge factor. Rose going for the 0. If it's
Oh my
a
God.
back 0 or a 0-eye, or I mean, even heading to Chords, that's something. Hacks might be ahead right now, but I mean, look at the
Oh my
situation
God.
with Withers too. Like
That's so smart by
a
Hacks.
little
I
bit all
never
over the
even would
place
have
for
thought
Hacks right now.
about
But
that.
wow, how many strays?
A lot of strays, and Soul Sand Valley lowers the render distance, but you know, if you don't get the drops here, it can slow you down more. He's only managed to get 1 rod so far from those strays.
Would getting this many strays even slow you down?
Yeah,
Because you're basically getting like
Has a
3
couple
or
more here. I think
4
three's at least
spawner.
like you got at least something out of it, but it's not like you can force one more and just leave. Silver, I like, is on the top part here. Does find the spawner.
Oh my God.
And immediately gets a 4 spawn from the spawner, unmined.
Like he basically got like 3
rare.
spawn cycles
So
from that.
getting that also has 3 rods already and has a
What?
sword this time. But again, look at Hacks' screen. How many strays? 4, 5 more at least.
Oh my
And
God.
has so many withers as well to watch out for.
So many withers. Yeah. And you know, he's only got the 1 stake left now, and also he's got to be careful with those
5,
pearls, because,
6.
Yes,
He's got
saving
all
time
6
getting those
already.
blaze rods here as he gets 6. But Silver is blinding as well, so time difference kind of, you know.
I'm
closed the
so
gap here
confused.
because
Like I'm
Hacks is
surprised
maybe going
that
to be a little
Silver
bit
got so
slower
many
because he
rods.
had
I
so
wasn't
many
looking
rods
as
on the
hard,
screen.
but like that's crazy.
Absolutely. Both measuring
Strays
nearly the
against
same
spawners
time,
is
but
about
I
even.
believe that
But he had
Silver
so many so
has
fast.
the more rods. Getting 1 more wood. I'm not exactly sure why, because
Oh my God.
pre-crafted a significant amount
Plus
of beds. I'm not
8.
exactly sure. Maybe it's for a bow or something. No, has a crossbow. So just wanted
Oh my God.
6 for
Both
something.
of his. That's
It
such
is
a
gonna make
time
bow.
loss.
So wants the bow over crossbow.
Both
Makes
of
sense.
his
Hacks, though,
eyes
look at Hacks.
fell
Maybe
down
a really
into a
awkward
ravine.
eye spot. Had to go all the way down the mountain. And Silver's out.
Yeah. And has plenty more pearls that he can use now as he travels to his terrain. You know, Hacks is trying to find the
All of my
best
creatine
lineup.
is like
but
sitting at the
yeah,
bottom
he's
of
down
my.
to
my
13
brain.
Hacks is
and
dead.
Hacks is dead.
What?
Hacks is dead.
Dude, I was looking down for 2 seconds, Hacks. Hold on. Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear the ASMR? Okay. What the hell is that? It's like a metal cup and with water. Okay, we're backing it up.
To his
Had to go
Okay, so
all
what does
the
he
way
do?
down the mountain. And Silver's out.
Yeah. And has
So he goes up.
plenty more
He gets hit
pearls
by a.
that he can
Oh my
use
God.
now as he travels
Oh my
to
God.
his
Oh my God. What
terrain.
is he gonna do?
You
Oh
know,
my God.
Hacks
Oh my
is
God.
trying to find
Oh my God.
the
How much health is he at?
best
I
lineup,
swear he's at half a
but
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's down
What?
to 13
And
health,
Hacks is
and
dead.
Hacks is dead. Hacks is dead. Wow.
Whoa!
I mean,
Why are you throwing a metal cup with water? It has creatine in it,
Not
so I
even
was
sure
just
what
trying to get the
happened.
creatine from the bottom of the cup.
I
It
mean-
More
looked
into,
like,
like, the
an
water.
aggressive pearl, maybe?
Crazy
or like
pearl
got hit
when
by
you're
a wither when
Hit by a
pearling.
wither.
Something
It's like he it must have just
unfortunate
panicked.
obviously happened to Hacks, but hey, that's why we have a Fulham analysis potentially. So
exactly.
we're have to tap in because
Fulham
Fulham's gonna see things that we
analysis.
didn't.
We
But
love the
I mean,
Fulham
Silver
analysis.
here is gonna realize
Bless you.
pretty soon
Was that me or
that
was that
something happened to Hacks. Looking for a spike in the stronghold, doesn't have it now. Depending on where this fortress is compared to
Okay.
the nether portal, I'm not exactly sure like the
Creatine
chords of Hacks when he
gone.
died, but didn't look like anything burned. So if the stronghold is
After
not
this map, though,
super
I probably
linear
will
for
get up
Hacks
and get
or for Silver, excuse
another
me,
glass of
it is
water.
something to at
'Cause I
least
haven't really drank
watch out
much
for.
water today.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone, make
I
sure you
mean,
stay
at the same
hydrated.
time,
Kids,
we were
stay
focusing
hydrated.
On Hax's death,
Okay.
Silver was
Well,
gathering that extra
I
little bit
didn't
of
mean
food,
like calling
killing
you
a
guys
hoglin,
kids, but
as
like,
he
Yeah.
finds the
I'm not
portal room
joking
now.
about that
So,
staying hydrated
you know,
thing.
0-eye
Anyways.
as well, and we know
Oh.
that Hax hasn't got the pearls. So, if he
That's
is
a
able to
great
get
point.
back, it's going to
Excuse
be,
me.
you know, very difficult. If Silver makes a mistake here, it's going to be very difficult for Hax to
It's a
close that
high
gap.
0, 97. Are we going to push to 103? No, we're going to play it very safe. Go to the 99 setup. Makes sense. Plenty of time here. You know your opponent's not even in the stronghold. And Silver,
Oh my
with
God,
this 0,
clean
is
two bed.
going to, I'd assume, I mean, we have plenty of explosives here. One more arrow
go.
bed. Yeah, double bed should
Dude,
do it.
crazy.
Absolutely. And through
I want to see what Fulham says. Okay, here it is.
Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh,
I wanna
we're
say hello,
back
Fulham.
in season 10.
Hello,
oh
Fulham.
my lord. Silver versus Hacks, our first match in the season 10 playoffs. And I wanted to talk about that first seed. Obviously, we've just had our first 2 seeds, but I wanted to talk about that first one. There was a little bit of confusion in the booth. It looked like they went to different strongholds. And I am fortunate enough to have had the time to have a look. And let's just say they did go to different strongholds.
Yeah.
This here is Silver's blind. Silver blinding out of the nether on top of that spawner.
756,
and let's just
1149.
quickly talk about it. First and foremost, uses a beautiful technique to avoid the dolphin from picking up the eye. Something that I think our commentators might have missed. As you can see, dolphin down here approaching the eye of Ender. But he drops a second block so that then the dolphin is distracted upon that rather than on the eye, allowing him to pick it up instantly and landing on his portal.
Wait.
But he drops a second
Oh, but he drops it so
then the
late.
dolphin is
I didn't think
distracted
that would
upon
matter.
that rather than on the eye,
Interesting.
allowing him to pick it up instantly and landing on his portal.
Good information.
But as our commentators did pick up, there were different strongholds. And I just have this screenshot of the blind coordinates for hacking noises here. 734, 1158. Versus, we have Silver's blind, which was just a few blocks different.
756, 1149.
756,
Oh my god. So they
49.
they
Now,
were
these guys literally blinded one block apart because Hacks misplaced some obby on his first build. And I'm lucky enough to be able to send you guys straight into the world here. And using the locate command, we can see that there are different strongholds by being just 2 chunks apart. 1752 minus 8, which was Silver's stronghold, and Hacks' stronghold was minus
no
712
way.
1656.
That is
Now,
so
just 2 chunks of difference made a hell of a lot of difference with the terrain within the nether.
wow.
That was an absolute.
That is so
As
unfortunate.
of right, Silver
Is
Yeah,
Oh, he's not
I
gonna
like
do.
the bunnies. It's very nice. I am not.
Didn't have seeds about the pearls. Div. Silver did a different route to prevent pigs going up. There was a pearl trade that Hacks missed. Oh, he missed. Did he miss the pearl trade he did right when at the beginning of the route? Hold on, I'm gonna go grab some more water. Yeah, because I know at the beginning of the route for Hacks, he ended up throwing down gold from the chest. Doesn't go back up probably. That's so crazy. Like, the fact that you can place a portal one block
I'm not
off,
sure exactly.
and that changes the whole entire.
I don't know what I would have thought. Hacks
site of
predicted
where
Rose, but,
the
I mean, Desert Temple's always
takes you.
fun.
It's
TNT
so
is always good.
unfortunate, so crazy.
yeah,
like that's
always
so.
a handy one to have.
I'm spilling
I mean,
water
maybe
everywhere.
he's trying to, simulate the similar kind of thing, decision making that you had with the village seed.
I literally
Still,
just dropped everything
Desert
everywhere.
Temple, still about finding your lava pool. Are you going to find your flint source, or are you going to have
They
to
have
go for a
been
wood
blind
light?
where the
So
eye goes
maybe
different
Hacks
direction
is
in
kind
between
of,
throws.
That's
That's
banking on
wild.
to be a little
That's
bit quicker
wild.
in sometimes a seed that can
Wait,
have a
it's
little
not-
bit more
it's
variance in it,
2-0.
potentially.
Right?
Yeah, what any seed
Fulham does an analysis.
second we'll see.
He
A
didn't do
little
it
fit,
yet, did he?
Terrifying.
little whatever.
stronghold
He does this.
2 repeat time loss.
Oh.
Of course, came down
Okay, here it
to
is.
hacking noises. 1750 have all happened very quickly. Seed,
Okay.
whereby the vast majority of the time loss, of course, came down to hacking noises taking a death. It all happened very quickly, but Hacks got withered here, and after throwing the pearl, he did end up not having enough HP to survive. He's on 3 HP and withers away on half a heart. That was what wrote the entirety of the script for seed number 2. It is 2-0 Silver runs as of right now. Can Hacks make a comeback? He'd have to make it a 3-peat in this best of 5 to have a chance of making
LeBron did it once, so can you.
it a 3.
Infume did it once, so can you.
Repeat.
Lock in.
The fact that One.
Lock in.
Desert
I love
Temple, which-
silver, but lock in.
And you're
Very curious to win.
result of 5.5.
Oh my god.
Excited
Okay, there we go.
matchups, and in round 1, this is like by far.
That's crazy though.
the
Is there
biggest
a specific amount of damage
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
the
I think
Wither
it's
does every single time?
2 absolute
Are there, like,
giants
3
in the
hearts?
scene as well. You know, first ever playoffs winner,
I don't think
current
LeBron
back-to-back
and
winner.
Infum are comparable.
It's,
I
you know,
mean, they both came
perfect
back from a
matchup as
crazy
we head
comeback or
into
from, like, from behind.
seed number 3 here.
I'm very excited. It's a desert temple. The trees are close. Immediately checking for that lava pool. Not seeing too much
Not really
at
seeing
all
either.
yet.
I see the lava pool.
And immediately going to different sides. I actually really like this play from Hacks. It takes a little bit more time to go into the temple, but you get to check a lot more of the desert terrain for the lava pool.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I just don't think either runner saw it yet.
Yeah, and you know, making sure you pick the right direction can make a lot of difference here.
Gravel
Absolutely.
down there.
2 golden apples, 17 rotten flesh, 3 golden apples actually.
Drop some stuff.
And
yeah.
gravel in the bottom of the temple, so already eliminates the need to have to risk the
Oh my
wood
God, my
light.
phone.
You're looking for a lot less now. You just need to grab your water and you just need to find the lava pool.
Yeah, still looking for that lava pool. Both runners. A telltale sign of have
4
you seen
hearts
the
or
lava
maybe
pool
3.
yet is who is in F5. Is
With the
usually a
damage,
good
I don't remember
indication
the
of
number.
who's found the lava pool, who hasn't. I like this tree spot from Hacks as well. Finding a spot to get both logs can be a little bit tricky in the savannah. I don't know if Silver actually found the spot to do that, so nice that Hacks was able to for Hacks fans. And Silver does see the lava pool. I did think I saw a little bit of stone here. It is a lava pool for Silver, and Hacks significantly slower here. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, maybe a little bit more time loss at the bottom of the temple, I think it was, but Silver going to be in about 5 seconds faster.
Yeah, very, very close still, but yeah, definitely just a little stumble in the temple that just
Interesting
meant that
route to
Hacks is
do
just slightly slower
the
in here.
nether portal. I just never would have thought about it like
Looking for the
that. Like
spike.
it's just
This
like interesting
terrain is
watching them
not
make nether portals
incredible.
because I've never like
It is
done
for
these
forest,
other like just
no
different
sign
variations.
of the fort yet either, and different terrain coming out a little bit.
Who ended up
Silver
winning the
using
land
a
thing,
lot
by the
more
way,
blocks
chat?
to build up.
Was there a winner for that?
Trying
or
to
was
get
it
to
just
this left
was it
side.
just like matches?
Terrain's still really not opening, but Hacks on his tail, still about 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, as Silver is the first one to spot the bastion, but
Sky crab.
at least, you know, using more blocks to
Wow.
get there, but, you know, fortunate with it being a temple seed that he is able to, you know, use those blocks to his best advantage. And it's housing again.
Yeah, and it's going to be a weird manhunt because of the magma blocks, but Silver handles it really well. Switches to hard for a quick toggle. Gets some piglins. Hacks now swapping, or now breaking the chest, I should
Oh my god,
say.
Hacks.
And this is a little bit awkward. Has a
Hacks
lot
gets
more
hit.
weirdness at the chest. Had a piglin steal the gold pants. Silver keeping his lead, starting to mine the gold blocks in the route, but Hacks also a lot of piglins from this manhunt. Still in striking distance.
I wonder why he broke that one block.
Absolutely. And it'll be interesting to see what the trades are like here if either runner is going to have to go up to check the chests at the top. You know, sometimes, you know, manhunt, much faster route to do in the housing. But if you are missing your obsidian or you're missing, you know, a couple of extra things, you know, having to check those chests at the top can cost you a lot of time.
Absolutely.
A lava
Trying to
housing,
get a quick
right? in
idea of
case
the
it
obby
was
count. I mean,
going
the
down
problem is these
through-
runners
I
are
mean,
so
yeah.
fast that they open their inventory for not even a second, and I can't figure out where your obsidian is yet. It looks like Hacks is single digits. Silver's, I'm
it's-
not sure yet.
I think Silver's on 9.
14 now after he just checked the chest. But
9
yeah,
on
probably
Hacks.
was. And same thing.
14.
Oh, no, I
for-
don't think that load that they did for the spawner. I don't think it's that way. I think Silver went that way. It didn't load. He raised his render. Does get 20 obby from the trades though, so no need to go up
20
top.
obsidian.
Hacks also getting 20. And yeah, Hacks is
Hacks
going to go
is
out
out.
here looking
Oh, no,
for the
he's still
spike.
checking. Yeah. But has all the trades he needs, but just taking a little bit more time. Finds the spike now.
Yeah, and
Hacks is
Silver
now leaving
trying to figure out what
early.
way he wants to go. Doesn't see the fort yet, but knows it's this way. Hacks, I think, just saw it. Silver has to throw an extra pearl, but should be okay. I'm not exactly sure the pearl counts between these two runners, but Hacks sees the fortress first and will have the lead going into the second half of this run.
Yeah, just manages
And I
to
was
make
just
that
seeing
time
what
back.
they
Yeah,
do,
a little
the
bit quicker,
differences
finding the
here.
spike, a little bit quicker, making his decision in
1,
which
2.
route to take to the
Can you
fortress.
get
And these
that?
strays are so
there you go.
awkward on this ledge. Does get the
Well, so we
blaze
already
rod from
found
the one,
the
but it goes back to
spawner.
what we talked about. Sometimes you
There's
can
hacks.
lose a little bit of time from the strays, and we can see the difference in playstyle again. Hacks,
Oh my god,
lowering the
so
render,
many.
trying to get so many strays. And look at this, Rose. There's 5 trillion blazes for Hacks. And Silver, I mean, even though he went to the
Oh my
spawner
god.
first,
There you
has
go,
so
Hacks.
many blazes out here that he just can't ignore them.
Yeah, and I mean, Hax has got 6 rods already. Didn't even need to go to a spawner at all. Just incredible.
Absolutely nuts stuff. Makes it look so easy too. I mean, navigating all of that through the strays
Dude, makes me want to just go for strays all
the
the time. Like,
Silver on 6
how do
rods
you
as
do
well,
that?
so not that far.
Oh my
behind.
god.
He's gonna do some pre-crafting, which I don't think Hax has done yet. The eye also breaks notably, which is not going to be a problem for Silver because he has 2
it didn't
blazes
break.
he
It
can kill
fell
right
into
here.
a
It's not going to be a problem
ravine.
for Hax either because he still somehow has more strays, so should be able to get something here. I don't think it's dropped yet. No, it did.
It
It
did.
did drop,
It
so he
did.
has it and he's out.
Okay. So Silver now behind
The infused
just a
mod
little
pack.
bit.
I don't know what that means.
Also, slightly different location for his blind as well because he's blinding near the spawner, whereas Hax was blinding on the bridge. But fairly easy terrain, plenty of pearls for Hax now as well.
Yeah, and I think it is the same stronghold. I remember Hacks purling up here as well. So
Dude,
he's gonna cut over
actually
Hacks,
true.
building the
Infum
portal
always does get a
now.
lot of strays. I feel like I'm always watching
Nicely
Infum and he
navigated
just
the
like
terrain.
runs
This is a
around just killing
fast
strays.
seed.
Like,
This is
give
a
me that mod
slow
pack,
6
please. Thank you.
stronghold for Hacks. Gets a pretty nice
It's
spike
definitely
to
that
the
way,
right,
right
here,
to the right
down
there.
this 4-way. Likes
Yep.
what he's
Yep.
seeing.
Oh
a couple
no, it's
actually quite a
spawn.
lot of mobs.
Quite a few.
Yeah, down. Yeah. Oh.
Turn back.
It's to
Silver
the right,
getting
to the right.
closer now. This is all a little bit of time that could potentially be made up on by Silver getting to these cords here. Hacks still having to preemptive a sizable amount. And we see now, Rose, there is Mineshaft above him.
Yeah, definitely going to be messing with the spike here. And we know there's extra mobs in there as, Silver is now into the stronghold. If Silver doesn't have the same kind of issue with his nav, then
Oh my god.
he can make up
Oh
all
my god.
of the difference here.
I mean, he immediately went a different way than Hack. I mean, is this the same? I don't think Silver's in starter. Yeah, Silver's not in starter. I was just saying that that is throwing me off here. So I mean, could literally backnav into it. This is anyone's game right now.
Why do you grab the
Yeah, I mean, they're both, both having to check
and there
multiple
it is.
directions. Silver finds it
Oh my
first.
god, Silver finds it first.
Silver finds it first, has a chance to go up.
Oh my god.
3. Oh, Hacks finds it as well. Silver has to pre-craft the bow. I don't know what Hacks has pre-crafted. It looks like he's ready to go.
Oh my god.
And it's going to be entering maybe
Oh my
a
god.
second
Oh my god.
before
Oh my
Hacks
god.
here.
Oh
Silver
my god.
has to
Oh my
go.
god.
Has the golden apple.
Oh my god.
But
Oh
it's
my
a
god.
weird overhang, Rose. The gold
Oh my
pick
god.
versus going out the side. And it's a back dragon. This is going to be really hard for both of these runners.
And they are so close. Silver choosing to dig up there, whereas Hack's building around. They are almost neck and neck here.
This is really tight to push to 95. Hacks gets there first. The double bed is phenomenal with the crossbow. Silver not able to go for the double bed. And the dragon hits Hacks off. Has to bow clutch. Silver, all he has to do is finish off the dragon. And he does. And Silver is going to beat Hacks 3-0 in the round of 16.
Oh my god.
Wow. I mean, you just didn't see that coming. And, for Hacks, he made up the difference between them. He was in the stronghold, quite a good chunk of time ahead of Silver, but, just couldn't find the spike. And, entered slightly ahead, but just wasn't able to pull it off.
Just unbelievable. And how about Silver? 3 sub-9s in a row. I think it was like 824 into
Dude, I said it
836
before. I thought
into
this was going to be the
808.
closest match of the day.
Unbelievable.
And it just wasn't,
Silver,
but it
and
was.
so close.
Like, Axe
Perhaps
was
because
playing
you're right.
so well. That's just so unlucky.
I mean,
I'm guessing Fulham talks about it, right? Like, someone, they obviously go, they surely go back and, yeah, Silver. They don't. Maybe they do. I don't really know. Intermission. No 3P for Mr. Hacking Noises. I know, that's crazy. Like,
beat around
player impressive. I'm Blaze Mines are upper.
Dude.
But
against each
very,
other,
very
12 to 8.
You say that. I mean,
back-to-back sub 7s.
I think Monkey would be very happy. Second place is fine, but it shows
second place,
like
second place,
his
second place,
consist-
second place.
consist-
Oh, he's second place.
Sub
Just like me.
Dolphin. It's a shipwreck. I mean, biggest fan of it. Like, I guess I think
It's important.
because it is first
Like,
hour.
Can we?
Let's do like a strong top. Like the spot the
Okay, there we
big. Just don't get that, and it's all good. And here we go.
Yeah.
We're gonna see right now. Big Mungie versus Blazemine, our second match of the day. It is shipwreck, as we said.
Both players finding the ship pretty easily as well.
Yeah, not hard at all to spot the ship here. Sometimes that can be a little bit annoying, but these runners do a really good job of that. Solid food. And Mungie is going to be able to break the gravel and get the chest with a little bit more air bubbles, whereas Blazemine decided
I don't know what that means.
to get some wood at the bottom here first to replenish the bubbles, so it takes a little bit less damage.
This
but
both at
not
3
anything
a.m. for them.
major
That's
here.
so gross. That makes
and
sense
again,
why they
this
play
is
each other
not
so much,
a
though.
crazy iron shipwreck. They are going to make shears, but besides shears, they're not going to have a lot to work with here.
Yeah, you know, fairly low iron. Food, not too bad. I mean, 10 rotten flesh. You know, you've got carrots. You've got the option to make golden carrots in the bastion, depending on how much gold you've got left over. But fairly basic stone tools. You know, pretty simple overworld.
So
really.
fine, just his force to play tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing.
Gonna grab the leaves here. I didn't
just, like,
see
didn't
any
wanna play
help
today.
on the surface here for either runner yet. So we'll have to keep that in mind as they start to look in this ocean for where they're gonna go. Mungie crafting everything that he needs. Has about 50 leaves. Gonna grab another tree on the way here.
They're waiting till next
Get as many
week
leaves as
to
possible.
do
And there
the-
is a
the
ravine
next
actually
4.
right next to this island with Alk Kelp that they probably just saw. So Rose, this is gonna be a really nice enter for Mungie, even with the buried shipwreck and the weird gravel. Doesn't get punished too hard. But this is it. This is what we said. The poor soul lost at sea.
Oh my god, Blazemine.
Although, not okay, no, does manage to find a good spot of the lava for Mungie, but looks like Blazemine's now found a ravine.
Oh, this looks bad.
Before the
this
quarterfinals?
looks like I'm not loving it. Maybe this is real. Yeah, this part.
I feel bad for whoever has
real.
to go
this
against
is
them
good
now.
enough.
Because
Mungie is going to be in the nether first.
Fine, or whoever finds
They
against
are not
doesn't know who they're
spawn
going against
far apart from
until
each
the
other,
day
so
of.
that's
That's a
nothing
little
to worry
unfair.
about at all.
That
Mungie just
sucks.
has a little bit of a lead here and a little bit more leaves as well, which is something to take note of, especially going through this SSV for a little bit. But this is a bridge bastion.
Fine
Mungie's
feels
going to have
better,
to
though. I
bridge
didn't know he was
over.
sick.
Blazemine is just getting to the Crimson now, but gets shot off by a skeleton. Crazy block clutch. Terrifying, but unfortunately is okay.
Yeah,
Not unfortunately,
and
fortunately is okay.
Mungie onto the bastion had a little bit of a baby hoglin following him onto his bridge, but was able to just break the block to kind of keep him off. But yeah, gonna be reaching the chalice well before Blazemine, but Blazemine not too far behind.
No, double hoglin though for Blazemine. Really dealing with a lot here is Blazemine. I mean, just Mob Nation at the chalice now, and
it's just so stressful watching.
Really
like,
low health to like deal with
them play on such a low health.
I wouldn't be
and like
shocked if we see a golden carrot craft
running it down.
Going
like, I feel like
back
I would
past
die
this bridge with
so
the 2
often
hoglins is
if I
going to
was
be
playing
really
like this.
scary. But maybe we'll be okay if we're able to. Yeah, he's going to make golden carrots now. Never mind.
And
but what's happening on Mungie's side?
2 of his piglins stuck into his boat that he left, whilst also having to deal with a hoglin. So, I mean, very unique situation for Mungie there, but you know, not. You know, maybe a chance for Blazemine to get a little bit of time back, but yeah, has made the golden carrots. Oh my goodness!
Going to
and
the ER.
no
I
hoglin.
might message
Oh
him.
my god! Just the absolute, just back to back hoglin, piglin, just annihilated.
Comboed that. Yeah, Mungie not using the normal kind of trading hole there for his pigs, but you know, plenty of pigs on the screen. But gotta be frustrating for Blazemine. You know, it's a little bit of a trek back to the bastion. You know, you're gonna need to grab more blocks because you've got a bridge across potentially if his leaves are burnt. So, you know, good couple of minutes of time loss here, as Mungie is just well underway, checking his trades and taking the time to look through these chests.
Yeah, I think it's just that's an unfortunate one for Blazemine. Also, just the ravine being farther as well. It's not the entrance right there. Like that is that's tough.
Then
but
that
anything can
sucks.
happen. Remember, it's not just 3 a.m. for Blazemine. It is 3 a.m. for both of them. But that was, I mean, that wasn't even like a 3 a.m. death. That was a
that sucks that they had to play at 3 a.m.
Death. Just absolutely unbelievable. Also had the skeleton from earlier too that he had to deal with. Just
Yeah,
crazy.
that's still there. It's still there as well.
Still there. Heading back now, but Monkey's out of the Bastion. It's everything that he wants. Sees the fortress and is going to be entering that sub 5.
Looks like potentially Soul Sand Valley as well into a little bit of Basalt. Another double picks
I
on the
just
boat.
have like
Okay.
no
Definitely
idea
a
what
bit
is happening. Like
scary,
this is
yeah.
just
I mean,
unreal for
option
both
for
of these
them are
runners.
2, 3,
I
4,
would
5
assume this
AM.
is like a little bit weird because it's like
I mean, I'd do
Crimson on the
5
edge of an
or 2, I
SSV.
guess,
Like
at
this
that
is just
point.
terrifying.
Yeah.
For Blazeman, especially with the wood pick, still getting hit through the wall.
Oh my god,
Oh my
half
God.
a heart.
This is just so
Oh my
unfortunate.
goodness gracious.
If I could forfeit, I would. Like,
That's terrifying.
like this is
Manages
just so
to live,
upsetting.
though, so is
like,
able to kind of, you know, take the time to craft up and gather all this stuff, but still
getting
comboed by
double
the
hit
Hoglins.
from
Still
2
unreal.
different
This is just
Hoglins.
very
like,
that's
I do it at 3 a.m.
So it's gonna be so frustrating for Blazemine. It's just so
And
and
a
a
gas.
gas. And a gas. So we just add it all on. Just, you know, throw in some more
good.
things
excuse to
here.
chug some caffeine.
But
That was
yeah,
me this morning
fairly
when I had to take
simple
my
for Monkey
fam
on
to
the
the
spot here,
airport.
gathering his blaze
I
rods,
gotta
but just having a very,
I
very
got my
different
Dunkins.
nether experience to what Blazemine is having
I had
to
Dunkins
go
like
through right
twice
now.
today.
This is just absolutely unreal. I thought like Monkey, I was gonna say like the Monkey had a moment on the bridge where it was like one of those screenshots you just see on Twitter of like what is happening in this Bastion, and then Blazemine just tenfold that. It's just tough day to start, but Goldfish Memory is gonna come through here. Blazemine's gonna be able to bounce back. A very close blind from Monkey here. Also notice has bunnies following him because of holding golden carrots, and maybe killed one.
He did kill one. He punched it.
Oh,
so
well,
yeah.
I'd like to change my prediction.
Yeah, I think that's pretty valid.
I'll have to feed the animals before I go to bed.
That is unfortunate for the bunny there. Monkey is looking at where to go here. I think it's just, I was just saying, I don't think it was fully out. I was trying
like
to
I'm so locked out of this one because
wasn't
it's just so
able
far
to
behind.
get the render
like,
off correctly.
You never know,
but
I
it's
guess.
going to be fine now. Blazemine just pulling up to the fortress. Oh, no, not yet. Sorry, I thought this was the Basalt, but we're still in the Bastion just with a low render. But Monkey should be able to leave here soon as Blazemine is checking trades.
Yeah, it's just very, very different experiences for these two players here. Just really frustrating for Blazemine. Just absolutely completely different situation with the Hoglins and the Piglins on the bridge. Monkey knocked off a little bit there, but I think got his last rod. He's able to use his Pearl Hang. A little bit annoying when you're in the Basalt. It's a little bit harder terrain to be able to pearl through, but you know, he's perfectly onto chords, so he's going to be heading into the stronghold.
Absolutely. Pretty solid. Sub 730 has a really nice spike here. Blazemine getting to the fortress now. So if this nav is difficult, which it's not because Monkey's already going to be entering the end, would have had a chance for Blazemine here, but Monkey's still probably going to go for the 0, especially now that he sees that Blazemine did enter the fortress. So it's not completely like, oh, free. My opponent's still, you know, what's happening to them. Has to go for the 0 here. Has to go to probably 95 here on this back 88 tower. So should be chill with that. Wasn't fully checking the explosives, but is probably all good. And has golden carrots as well. I mean, Rose is looking like a really clean first game for Monkey.
It looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just, you know, no real major issues. He's a little bit low on explosives, but it doesn't matter at all for him. So it's, yeah.
W
really
game
nice.
Doesn't really matter. It was just kind of clean. There's not much.
And it also didn't make an iron pick. Maybe a bit of a math moment. Yeah. Also now realizing, wait a minute.
And maybe it's that time difference.
It's a tough day at the time store for Blazemine.
You know, 9 times tables, very difficult. You know?
Which again, like I know we're like being silly about it, but seriously, huge shout out to Blazemine and Monkey filling this because Infume is cooked. Infume was not filling the spot with HDMI. HDMI responded very quickly to fill the fiber look again. Infume responded and was like, I haven't slept yet, so that wasn't happening. So very thankful to Blazemine and Monkey for being able to do this, regardless of what happens in this game to either of them.
Weren't these games happening at
from them? And they're both entering at the same time.
Yeah.
The middle of the day today?
So
what does he mean he didn't go to sleep yet?
The best situation food-wise.
Yeah, gonna be a little bit weird here. Both with just one mutton is, like you said, not ideal at all. Warped as well, so no hoglins around. They do have some gold armor, which will help probably mitigate some damage, not from the armor itself, but just, you know, dealing with piglins and stuff. There is 2 hoglins on Monkey's screen. Not going to go for them.
He's just
gonna
gamer to have a
push the
normal
Bastion.
sleep
This
schedule.
is something that's
I'm
very
not
common in
specifically
ranked play at a
saying
high
that.
level.
Like, I
It's gonna take a
understand,
lot of
but he
damage
also
from messing
like
up that boat clutch, and Blazemine
Yeah.
being able to
is
stay
in
on the
school,
high terrain
isn't
here.
he?
Yeah, little misstep, having to use a couple of extra blocks as well. You know, stopping to gather a couple extra ones so you're not using all of your wood. But it's a very, very far bastion as well, and it's not the nicest terrain. It's going to be bridge again. It's going to be really interesting to see if we're going to have the same Hogland scenario this time.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks much more comfortable for both of these runners as of now.
Yes.
Now, something to note, I don't think that lava that is going to be too weird for these runners if they do anything on the right side, because oh no, it is double
First
triple. So
match
they're
was
just going
at
to do Donkey Kong probably, or Soog, depending
9
on
EST.
what they want to do here. There is a bit of a crimson tree. Is that going to affect?
I guess
the
I could see
route
why
is
he
the
was
question.
still awake
Looks like
then.
Blazemine's just going
Like
to
if
go
he
for
really
Soog
wanted to
here.
stream it
Makes
and didn't want to
sense.
fall
This
asleep.
crimson tree
like,
probably would have
I'd probably
affected
do the same
Donkey
thing
Kong.
if I stayed up till
So
like 4
I like this play a
a.m.
lot, and I think this is a textbook example, Rose. Like Blazemine's mechanics are absolutely top level.
Yeah, I mean,
was
just
ridiculous.
so fast. Yeah, just yeah, incredible speed, incredible.
I literally
pace
stayed
there.
up with him like
Plenty of
4
obsidian in
days
the
ago
chest.
watching the boys, so I can't
Blazemine
really
just
like.
slightly ahead now over Mungie.
Yeah, and I mean that difference in routing is going to matter a little bit here. Starting the
Dude, my
trades
elo is
earlier
so
has
peak.
so much extra, piglins potentially here as well. I mean, the Crimson might mitigate that a little bit, and help Mungie out. But a lot of obsidian in this chest as well. Going to be Pyrain for the fortress. Blazemine already has the direction and should be able to leave here pretty soon. Once these pigs are done trading.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice, Sahara.
Mechanics there helping to just put him a little bit ahead. Gets a nice pearl hang there. So soon as he's happy with his trades, he can just go. But trying to keep an eye on explosives as well. Not a lot of string. Pearl hang for Mungie as well here. Waiting
really nice
20
pearl hang.
obsidian. Yeah, 20 obsidian for Blazemind.
You need to get on that
19
Daredevil.
for Mungie.
Dude, I keep on
Oh,
hearing
oh,
people talk about it.
not
I'm low
the
key
best
like
pearl hang,
into,
but
interested,
able
but
to
I just like I
recover
don't know. I
fairly
haven't had
well
the
and
like
straight
the
to the
drive
fortress
to like
for Blazemind.
watch
Going
a
to be the
show.
first one into the fort here.
Yeah, really fast forward as well. Sub 430.
And keeps on trying to get me to watch.
Looking for the spawner. A little bit hard to see where to go because
and like
of the
I'm not
crimson
against
trees,
watching
but
Hunter
still
Hunter.
relatively
I just,
open.
I'm just not
Blazemine
like...
sees something that he likes. Does find the spawner with only one wither, so not going to be anything to worry about here. Mungie not too far behind in the fortress now. Going to be looking, and both runners do
manage
have
to get
an
a stray on the way, but his stray didn't drop for him, so a little bit unfortunate. But does get a nice spawn there at the spawner.
Does get a nice spawn, and that still will be no matter what.
Probably
one extra blaze killed. So depending on how these spawners go,
season 2 after the boys.
that one stray that Mungie got could still matter big time with them getting the same rates here. So Blazemine gonna build out here. Gonna actually build a portal already. I wasn't looking at Blazemine's rods, but only with 2. This is a pretty aggressive play without building out a back of the spawner, but it's gonna overlap building the back out. I mean, that's the level of task that Blazemine is at right now. But this tree is not helping.
No, a little bit of a frustrating
plus 12
blind position there, but makes it a little bit harder. Has to throw 2 eyes as well, so a little bit of a time loss there.
Oh my god.
Whereas Mungie has got all of his rods. Hunger reset for Blazemind as well in the overworld.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see. I mean, same kind of issue for Mungie, but is actually able to clear the leaves. Really impressive.
-4
from Mungie.
98.8%.
Very far.
Do you go for it?
Stronghold we can see on Mungie's
and got an
board.
apple from his leaves as well. So
wait, that's huge. And he just crafted all of his gold picks. He could have made a golden apple. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but I mean, you still take the apple. The thing to note, though, Rose, I mean, the different. Also,
dude,
Mungie has 12
so
rods.
Yeah, he had all of his eyes ready to go.
Actually,
and
it's
he's
Blaze
out
Powder,
before Blazemind. So actually,
not rods.
blinding first for Blazemind was not the right decision.
I probably send it if it was above
12
90.
eyes for Mungie, not rods. Thank you, chat. And I cannot believe that because, I mean, Blazemind was ahead into this fort by a significant amount and still needs one more rod. So it's not just the stray that Mungie got. I think just played the spawners so much better, which is great. I mean, Blazemind's still waiting.
Yeah. And the gold picks just meant for Mungie, you know, dig into his cords.
Oh my god, Mungie's at the wrong cords.
Although, maybe... maybe has missed.
Probably fine.
Unsure.
Seems really high
Yeah.
up, so it's probably okay here.
Okay.
BlazeMine finally able to leave, but
Okay,
the
never
stronghold is far, even though Monkey got here quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Because also BlazeMine had to throw 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Monkey only had to throw 1. Also grabbed an extra chicken, so probably isn't gonna have to. Might need to hunger reset. But has got a little bit more to work with there as well.
Monkey also was taking a while to look at the spike and still doesn't have anything that he really likes. So, I mean, all this time loss, I mean, not time loss, but just time in the stronghold is going to give BlazeMind a chance here to really catch back up. Monkey, I think, is going to like this middle spike. Maybe going to try and go down here and push down. This looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And there's the portal room. So,
sees it.
really nice from Monkey. BlazeMind going to have to do the same thing where he digs into the stronghold from the miss. But, I mean, this is looking like Monkey's seed to take. I mean,
Damn,
entering the
that's
end here, has everything for
crazy.
0 and looks really good.
Yeah, good amount of beds and 4 anchors. So, BlazeMind having to do another hunger reset, just unless something goes wrong on the 0 for Monkey.
Yeah, I feel like this is
not
just
looking
Monkey's
great for
world, and we're
BlazeMind
just
at the
living in
moment.
it. Like,
Plenty of time. Has the bow. The double arrow for the first bet at the 99 setup is really clean. Should be able to do a 2+2 here, and does.
Wow.
Monkey looking really nice here. Gonna go up 2-0 on BlazeMind in a rematch from last season that BlazeMind took.
Yeah,
Really?
really, really strong from Monkey. Just, no mistakes so far. Just, playing really, really well. And now if you're BlazeMind, it's match point. You're going to be on the back foot. You got to be thinking really carefully now, what is your final C pick going to be? What are you going to be able to do to, try and get a comeback here?
Really, really impressive from Monkey there. And, I mean, we saw this last time, Rose. Silver was up 2-0.
I know that.
Closed it out.
What more Minecraft?
And
then we got
gold as well, we can see on BlazeMind screen. So really nice stuff in these runners. And there's a ruin portal, which Monkey is beelining.
Which could very much have a fire charge, could have flint, could have a flint and steel. So also, there you go. See, doesn't need to worry now about finding a river. Has got more iron from there as well. Although, doesn't need to worry. And BlazeMind has spotted it as well now. So hopefully, able to get the same light from that chest, and then we don't have to worry about wood lights.
Yeah, really nice that both runners are able to spot the same thing. Gold block extra as well is really nice. We just have to find the lava pool. BlazeMind finds it first. Monkey not too far behind here.
36 raw.
But, I mean, this is a really nice Desert Temple Seed. There's not much more you can ask for besides a ruin portal with an extra gold block and your light, plus 4 golden apples.
What
from
a
the temple.
crazy amount of
really
food.
nice.
I feel like this is
and plenty of rotten flesh as well. So just means you can be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit riskier. You don't have to be watching your health as much. You've got plenty of golden apples, bonus gold as well. A little bit of interesting terrain here, having to build up quite a bit. Still trying to spot the bastion on the runner's screens. I think I see it for BlazeMind and Monkey now.
Yeah, it looks like a housing, I think, for both runners. Obviously, it's gonna be the same. I think it's a housing. I can't tell if it's stables or not with the fog, but looks like BlazeMind is gonna be the person to get there first. Monkey doing a little bit of bridging to get to the higher part, so is gonna do top down maybe.
Oh yeah, no, he's not. He's gonna have to go down.
And it is stables, not housing. So
His
I couldn't
boat
tell the
broke.
fog, but it is stables. So Monkey, I think, is going to be entering from a slightly better spot, but BlazeMind is going to be basically at the same spot now too. So BlazeMind keeping a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, and Monkey trying to get that sort of higher entrance point into the bastion, as opposed to BlazeMind, who kind of entered from the middle. Monkey trying to enter from near the top, takes a bit of damage to the pigs, but
I don't know if you saw, but Monkey placed a gold ingot on his build-up spot when he was getting there to make sure a crossbow piglin didn't see him, or didn't shoot at him when he was going over. But now there's 4 piglins that are distracted.
They probably
on that.
pushed themselves
So
off too.
he's gonna lose 5 piglins. Look at them all looking at the gold. So he has to burn it with a fire charge. Go back to the route. I've never seen that before. That is crazy.
A bit of a backfiring of his distraction there.
That's crazy. That
Blaze
like
down in
because they
the
didn't
gap.
get the
Took a
gold.
little bit of
None
damage.
of them could.
Was thinking about TNTing
Interesting.
the gold
And
there.
he's gonna
Still is,
TNT.
but a
Wow.
little bit of a misplace. Interesting to see. Monkey taking a lot of damage here as well.
Yeah, I mean, both runners low health. The gapples will be really nice for both of them.
Dude, I'm
I
like
love seeing
watching
TNT.
and I'm like seeing
How
all the
stables come out here from Blaze
TNT.
Mine.
I'm
Not
like
something you see
tweaking
all the
out,
time.
bro.
I really want to see more TNT routes. We saw in, I don't remember if it was LCQ or if it was at the land. They just all blur together, but we saw some TNT treasure, and that was really fun. So I like seeing more of this. Monkey going to do the same, actually.
Yeah.
So really nice from these runners.
Yeah, just makes sure you get those gold blocks a lot faster. Blaze might have a lot of late pigs there, I think, or pigs breaking out, but he just had about 3 extra pigs kind of run into his
I mean, yeah,
route
if you have
there.
gold that's so close to each other, I guess you
Wild
can just do
stuff.
it. I just never thought about
Looks
it.
like Blaze Mine will be leaving pretty shortly. Had
See, look,
extra
I'm learning,
pearls.
guys.
Excuse me, still on the ground. I'm assuming it has just
You learn
plenty
something
to
new every
leave
day. You
here.
used to say that all the time.
And yeah, 2 stacks.
New people
Still
can
has
teach you new
so
things all
many
the time.
golden apples. And Blaze Mine, who needs this win, is looking really good on this seed.
Yeah, straight onto the spawner. Mungie, a little bit behind now. Seems to have most of the trades that he likes to look at, but yeah, it's definitely behind Blaze Mind here as he starts to clear out that Blaze spawner.
Mungie getting here now, has a Wither to deal with, but that Wither had no desire to kill Mungie at all, so that was pretty easy. Blaze is coming out here. A little bit awkward for Blaze Mine, just has a lot of blazes everywhere, so has to handle this fortress a little bit weirdly.
Why
Wasn't
have so
able
many
to fully
drop
clear the
frames?
fire, so is not going to get a full spawn on this cycle. Although is ahead on rods by a lot, so it might not matter if either of these blazes drop, he gets a 5th or 6th, excuse me. So that would be really nice. Doesn't get it, so it gives Mungie a little bit of time to catch up because Mungie is also on 5 rods now. And Rose, the story of this match is how Mungie is playing these fortress splits.
Yeah, it just makes up so much time. I mean, must have just had a much easier time clearing the spawner. I mean, Blaze Mine is blinding first, but both runners need to get another rod, but potentially
How? Like
that
I
could
was looking at my internet
come
thing
into
for
play
2
if
seconds,
if
and
Monkey had more
Monkey is
spawns,
already like
if he's
back.
got a bit of a better platform built out than Blaze Mine had, so maybe that could be making the difference here, depending on what happens when these runners head back in.
Yeah, absolutely. Both runners just need 1 rod, I believe. I don't think it broke for either one. Monkey not able to leave yet. It's just going to be a pearl hang. Has to get rid of the fire at the spawner while Blaze Mine is fully
out.
leaving. Yeah.
Yeah. Grabbing a bit of extra wood on the way as well. But seems to be at his cords already.
It's
A
not
little bit
far.
awkward having to dig into the bastion. I mean, Mungie is right behind, almost at cords as well.
Really impressive stuff here. Blaze Mine just the tiniest bit of a lead. Mungie still has a golden apple. Blaze Mine ate it, but is on full health. Really awkward here for Mungie to build the portal in a slightly different spot. I think these hoglins are a little bit weird. Is going to not be standing, I think, on the exact block that Blaze Mine was. But close enough where it shouldn't matter too drastically here. Blaze Mine in the stronghold, looking for any spike, has something, but can't figure out how to get to it. Meanwhile, Mungie not hitting starter like we thought. And maybe gets a better spike here, though.
Potentially. I mean, Blaze Mine not able to find a nice
and look at that!
spike. And Mungie finds the portal room first.
It's just, but there's Blaze Mine. So this is actually down to who's going to hit a better 0. They're going to be entering the end here at the exact same time.
What trait?
It's 058 Cage. They both don't have gold pickaxes. They're both on a ton of
health. They're both at the same time.
This should be hittable for both runners here. It looks like it's probably 85. It is. Blaze Mine to the top first, but neither is going to be able to push for more than 95. And it's just going to come down to who hits the faster cycle. Rose, this is so close.
It's so close. I mean, Blaze Mine getting that first bit off, a huge damage for Mungie there as well. I mean,
Mungie won.
So close. It's Mungie.
And Blaze Mine doesn't kill still. So guess what? Even though that kills and Blaze Mine is going to live here, I don't think it's going to matter unless there's an insane amount of stream delay. I don't think it's enough. I think Mungie is going to take this 3-0, Rose. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I mean, and it just came down
to
unlucky.
randomly spawning next to
It was like
that's so unfortunate. I mean, it's good for Monkey, but like, wow.
This is like
Oh, and now Monkey's giving us a tutorial.
could not make
Why
sure.
there's so many paths.
Has it been 3 O's on both?
I don't know how much weight we should give to this.
Oh my
God. We're excited to see EDCR.
Okay, so Feinberg low key. So Raul or NHB won't know who they're playing against until next Saturday.
I feel like this is EDCR season. We've seen like he's a really good like yesterday player, but we haven't seen him like perform super well in the playoffs. People just I mean even when you look around,
Wait.
I
don't know if there's a
Who do we get to know the full seeding of then? Who else is playing today? Wait, what? Whatever.
like that's got to give you
and we'll get immediately my season for
win. Raul is
So
the
does
more
that mean that someone
decision-based
would
player
have
here,
known who they
and
were
he just
playing
seems
next
to be
week?
winning 10 to 5. That's pretty significant.
I guess it doesn't make a difference. It's
yeah,
only 1 day
100%.
apart.
And I mean, as you mentioned, like average time is not all there is, right? Like, I mean, some people like to go off of it. I think it's good in combination with other statistics. These animations part.
Go.
They really
go,
want
go.
Being able to
pickaxe. You make a bucket. You can even, or instead, you could just go for shears. Great stuff.
yeah, like you got a
Great
good
stuff.
couple of options. We see that
Actually, fun note. These are my old headset. Like, this is my old headset, and this is my new headset. That's really funny
Iron
that they're both
Axe
wearing the
from
2 headsets I used to wear.
NHB shears from Raul, so that's pretty different. Iron Axe is going to be nice because we're going to be able to hopefully kill these cows. I think it's probably a good play to go for the cows. We saw 2 or 3 cows. That's a really powerful food source, but it is going to be like minus 20 seconds if you go all the way here. It looks like NHB is backtracking all the way to these cows. Raul also backtracking, but getting leaves along the way.
No, excellent point. I think
The
that is an
camera difference
immediate
is
thing that I
funny.
noticed just between these two
Yeah.
runners. We see the gold axe there for Raul is going to change the way that he approaches the seed, and the shears is interesting as well. Both players have that pickaxe that they can, of course, use to get blocks as well, specifically the gold pickaxe.
True.
And so definitely interesting to see these different runners approach the seed slightly differently, and both entering the nether here at the same time. So not sure, it might have been kind of pace neutral, that decision between them, but definitely having the axe crafted here is nice for NHB. Raul might be able to just throw away a few more blocks here, though, on the way to the bastion, having those extra leaves.
Yeah, this terrain doesn't look super great for Raul. Having like more blocks is the advantage, right? It seems like pretty linear. He is using it, and NHB, I guess NHB mining a couple of blocks to get enough for the route. Raul's going to be at the gold blocks faster, though. I like how he took this terrain, so it looks like the leaves are going to be paying off for him here. And Nerdy, we have a gold pick, so Treasure should be an even faster route than usual.
Oh yeah, because you can just
Yeah, exactly. And we actually see, I think
Thorough
Raul just take a little
through.
bit of a lead there, just being able to more confidently use those blocks, as you mentioned, and now getting the pigs trading maybe a few seconds later, despite entering the bastion, I believe, a few seconds after NHB.
Who's Infume
and
playing
so,
tomorrow?
Very nice stuff from Raul to catch up some time and take a little bit of a lead. Now, mining these blocks here, we see both runners, I mean, on very similar points in the run. You love to see it. You love to see both the runners like kind of in sync almost, mining the same blocks. Some great stuff right away
HDMI
from
cables.
these runners.
Okay.
There's been a lot of new treasure tech actually recently, Parker, and it's interesting to see these runners start to implement some of that stuff, aggroing piglins slightly differently and whatnot. No TNT, unfortunately, this run. I know that's been a common thing.
Yeah, TNT would be cool. You know, I think that's starting to get some more uses on the Desert Temple seeds. I haven't seen a fortress myself, but it looks like neither player is doing Glowdar, and I don't think either player has macroed either. So potentially both these players have seen something that we haven't, but we've got our trades now. NHB is on 20 obsidian.
Yeah,
maybe
and it
waiting
looks
for
like
another
Ral
pearl
is
trade.
as well.
Plus
we see Ral
8
has
is
to
an
craft the
iron
axe that
axe.
NHB does not, but it's all good. And yeah, as you mentioned, I didn't see the fortress, but it looks like the runners are just confidently purling away.
oh,
There
there
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah, it's just right behind them, behind this treasure bastion. NHB able to leave actually a few seconds beforehand here, before Ral. Ral now purling out, and we see NHB just gets right onto the spawner, so able to get these blazes started. No pre-craft. No, does have beds pre-crafted, just not on the bar. Whereas Ral does have those beds on the bar ready to go. So I expect to see maybe even a faster blaze bed from Ral here, despite entering the fortress later.
Oh my god, look at all the
see.
strays.
Okay, now, of course, as I say that,
Oh
now
my, look at
NHB
all these
instantly gets
strays, Nerdy! That's like 8!
So
And
many
there's
strays for
two
Ral.
wither skeletons. NHB playing both spawners, so a little bit more consistent. But Ral, if the rates are good here, he could just be out. There's 4 strays here. I think 1 or 2 behind him. NHB got his stuff cleared out and gets a 4 spawn, so he's not slouching on the blaze rates. This is really interesting. Ral seems to have lost like a good 10 or 15 seconds on that treasure route. Needs to make up time somewhere, and these blazes could be the way to do it. Look at this, Nardy!
Yeah, so many more strays.
Legit
I think
8.
it's
I
5
think
more
legit 8.
strays, and able to just kill these guys on 3
Dude, like,
rods
I'm
now.
like,
Is this going to be a 4th? Yep, that's a
jaw
4th.
dropped.
Not getting a 5th, so does still need some more. And this he could, if he runs out of strays, I mean, this could be a little bit unfortunate. I'm not sure how many rods we
One
have
more.
for NHB right now, but we do get the measurement off right away. Having to measure a second eye, though.
What?
So we'll see if this one breaks. That could end up mattering. No, I don't think it did. So NHB able to get these 2 eyes.
Yeah, Ral stumbling a
So
little
I
bit
get
with his portal,
to
but is
4
out now with
on
10 eyes, so a little
2
bit
RD,
ahead on
and only get
NHB,
like 1 stray.
but doesn't have anything
What are they playing?
pre-crafted yet.
Dude,
This is a
I
decently
didn't.
far
I don't.
stronghold, but the
I
terrain
mean, I
looks
guess I
pretty
gotta
good.
lower my
We
render
can
rates
pearl
going
onto
into
this
the.
fort. Looks like NHB
Like this is
needs
crazy.
2 more rods. Ral only needs 1. No, 2 more because his eye broke. And he's already pearl hanging, Nerdy, and he can go to the spawner. He hasn't loaded the spawner for the first time, so he's going to get those initial strays, but he has to deal with these skeletons. NHB also setting a similar pearl hang slightly more to the left, and it looks like Ral really needs to crank some pre-crafts here.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We do have 11 eyes in total for Ral.
Ral's low key.
A little bit low on pearls though for Ral. Look at this. Only has one spare one if it's a 0 eye. I think he might be, and also, but importantly, he also doesn't have that many pearls.
Oh my
But
God,
yeah,
he
you're
is
right.
going
He's
for a
absolutely
1 eye.
going for a 1 eye here. Sending the 1 eye. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I thought NHB's eyes didn't break, so maybe I'm just totally misremembering. But we do have NHB now here digging into the wall. And both runners are going to be building at similar times.
Really
but again,
close.
It's not close at all, though, if it's a 0 eye.
That's true. That's true. That this is make or break for Ral. It is more likely to have a 1 eye, but it's just going to be so punishing. It's basically over if he doesn't get the eye here. Like, he has enough pearls, but he just does not have the rods. Ral sending it to the right here. NHB also sending it to the right. Checking slightly different doorways. Where is it? Is it top left here? It is. NHB gets an extra pearl in this chest. That's huge. Let me help you, 0. Is it a 1 eye?
Yes, it is. It is. I think it's a 2 eye here, so that means that both runners can't enter the end. Ral entering a little bit later, though. NHB able to enter first. Let's see what the 0 is. It looks like it's is that front 1 and 8.
Front 1 and 8.
Gonna be sending here.
I mean, we have the blocks. Both are going for it, but Ral is just a little bit far behind. I don't think you can push all the way to 95. NHB messing up slightly, but we have plenty of explosives. We have a crossbow. And apart from a disaster from NHB, I think he's ahead just enough. This should kill it.
Wow. Yeah, great stuff from NHB. Great stuff throughout this entire seed, I feel like, from NHB.
Oh, and Ral didn't even finish.
Playing
that's unfortunate.
A little bit more consistently and
oh my god!
fast
Oh my
compared to Ral.
god!
I mean,
Oh my
so
god! Oh my god! I got so scared. What was happening there?
I need to kill the golem. It's so nice. It just feels so good.
Yeah, you don't need to kill the golem. You can. I like how NHB is kind of overlapping getting this hay while going to the trees. We're gonna see some shears from NHB here. So we're gonna. I like NHB's position a lot right here. Ral's gonna have to go back or maybe get the tree in the middle of this village for blocks. I haven't seen a lava pool from either player nor gravel, and those could be really big differences in decision.
Yeah, another thing, another smaller thing that I'm just noticing here is we see Ral going for the gold shovel, whereas
get
NHB
some-
going for the iron shovel. It's kind of a subtle thing. You can right-click a piglin with that gold ingot, which is nice. So it is useful to just have one of those
there's
lying
the
around.
lava.
But obviously, you know, it's a little faster to mine with the
Dude,
the
I'm,
gold
like,
shovel.
trying to,
So
like-
we'll have to see. Maybe
Oh
a
my God,
small thing,
different-
but kind of interesting. We see both runners now
Lava
building
pools.
their portals in slightly different spots, but should see what we've got in the nether up shortly for both. As it looks like actually a wood light.
Yeah. It's going to really depend
So-
on this wood light. Ral is slightly faster with both using leaves. That's a really... Oh, got to dig a block in HP. Otherwise, that's going to burn you. So it looks like... Oh, having a little bit of trouble. Not on fire yet. Portal's lit for Ral, though, Nerdy. But NHB's portal lights, and he's actually going to be in the nether first because he didn't decide to get more leaves like Ral did. So he's actually a couple seconds ahead,
This is
even though
crazy.
they had a very similar wood light. I
Very
guess
similar
leaf
wood light.
light in this case.
Also, I think NHB might have had more blocks going into that as well. I could be mistaken, but I think NHB just got more blocks
I think you're right.
beforehand. So let's look around
Look,
here
this is
for this
awkward.
bastion. Yeah, definitely a little bit
NHB
awkward
is-
terrain.
NHB might be going backwards now. Ral
Now they're
going
both going
slightly
the
left.
same way.
This is an awkward seed, Nerdy. There's just netherrack everywhere. Not a ton of visibility. We haven't seen a fort. Both wide macroing. You can really see the unconfidence in like Spike here. Both of them checking constantly, trying to make sure they don't go for a wrong spike. That can spell disaster for a run. But they're now basically in the same position. And I think I've seen the fortress, so we should be okay here.
Yeah, that's always good. You love to see that. On the way to the bastion, we do have Ral heading, taking a slightly different ways. We see
And look, it
NHB
pays off
going.
so much for Ral.
Yeah,
And
NHB has to go through
NHB's
this
just in the back
cave.
rooms.
Yeah, where are we?
This is really bad. I don't think this ravine is going to connect up a ton. Like the bastion is so much further
Ral
than this.
just like had such
it's
great
deceptively
routing.
far from what the E spikes were rating, and Ral is just so far ahead now. Like I think the terrain opens up here for NHB,
Your
but even if this works out perfectly
Oh
for
my God,
him,
it's
and it might
lava
not,
housing.
he's uncommitting from this. He's going.
Did you
all
see
the
what
way
I
back.
just saw?
No, what happened?
This is lava housing, I think.
Okay, lava housing route.
think
Love
this
to
is
see it.
lava
Oh my gosh,
housing.
it is.
Wow. So we're gonna see. This is going to be very interesting to see how these runners approach this. We see Ral going into a very different part of the bastion than we normally see. In order to deal with this, trading in this sort of this middle section, kind of this is nearby. Yeah, right, digging right on those sort of backup blocks that you normally get on your way down to the bastion. And so, I mean, this is just a complete adjustment that we need to see these runners approach. And NHB not only has to deal with this, but hasn't even entered the bastion yet, Parker.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
so
that's not going to be
scary.
good for the mental. And lava, like, this is pretty noteworthy, like you're saying, Nerdy, because, like, in previous seasons, we've literally filtered
My
out
computer goes
specifically
bye-bye.
lava housing, but because we want the seeds to represent more of the regular ladder and be a little bit more random, like, we're going to see some more awkwardness this playoffs. And it's showing here. And I think Ral, I mean, is clearly
Yeah, I mean, I
handling it
agree with
much
that.
better.
I
Like,
think
NHB
having
NHB's
the
going all the way
options
back
of
to
lava
spawn, Nerdy.
housings happening
Maybe he thinks he got the
is
wrong spike
definitely the right
entirely. We might
idea
not even
because
see
you
him enter
should-
the bastion on this
because that
entire
is a part
seed.
of Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's such a brutal way to kind of like be so behind. It's not like you're just like losing pace on like some little whatever. It's like you can't even figure out how to beat the seed in the first place, right?
Mhm.
And so I think it's a really brutal way mentally to start off this playoffs for NHB, unfortunately. After, you know, well, I mean, I guess like not overall. I mean, it's up a full seed, but to start this seed specifically, it can be a
Look at
momentum
this, we're
shifter
back in our
potentially.
portal, Nerdy. This is so bad. I mean,
know,
we
I
sort
know.
of have two spikes here, and if you really don't like recognize those spikes loading it instantly, like maybe there's even just another bastion here, Nerdy. We really aren't checking these seeds as much this season, which I think is a good move overall, but it's not going to be feeling good for NHB here. Like Rao, I think he messed up his lava housing route by like misplacing a block. Did NHB die, or do you? I think is a good move overall, but it's not going to be feeling good for NHB here. Like Rao, I think he messed up his lava housing
What?
route by like misplacing a block. Did NHB die, or did he
Why
full
did
reset the
he
seed?
reset?
Maybe just a full reset. I'm not sure. I was watching Ral there for a second. Yeah, you're right. He just fully reset 5 minutes into the seed and a full reset. And not only
honestly,
that, but has to deal with lava housing.
he still has to deal with lava housing. You're right. And Rao finds this really good terrain up So he's just going to be, he's
I'm
just so
interested
far
as
ahead.
to
He's
the
in the
decision
fortress
for
here.
that.
Maybe NHB full resetting the seed. One for the mental, like, you know, you're behind, like, it's just, it's bad news. But also, you're going to be able to pay attention to that E-ray as it loads in. You only get to load in another once. And so maybe he's just wanting to see that to be more confident with it. Like, it was just a really awkward and far Bastion. And now Ral is just in an SSV4. Like, he's got food. He just needs to play really safe, and he wins this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know. I feel like Ral is just playing safe and sound this run. This run, I definitely don't expect to see Ral send a 1-eye. So I definitely think we can imagine that. But I don't know. This is just going to be so difficult for NHB to come back. I guess. I mean, at this point, this match is really going to come down to will Ral make a major mistake? Oh no!
Oh my god, what happened?
I don't know. This is just going to be so difficult for NHB to come back. I guess. I mean, at this point, this match is really going to come down to will Ral make a major mistake?
Oh
no!
I would.
This is not good. Like, it honestly, it doesn't even, that death doesn't really matter a ton because, like, the seed's already kind of chalked. The more important question is, like, how does this affect your mental? Like, even
my mental would be
like,
in the ground.
I think momentum
I
is a big thing.
Like,
that
my
people
mental
have been
would be
talking
in the
about
ground.
lately
Like,
in terms
I
of, like,
could
ladder
not,
performance and how well you're doing, especially in a performance event like this. This is really hurting the mental.
Yep. And I will say, like, this is sort of exactly what I was talking about beforehand, right? Like, Ral lost the last seed. We were questioning, you know, missed the 0 or like didn't hit the 0, sent the 1-eye, entered the end later, right? So it was like a little bit scary of a first seed there for Ral, but this seed was able to just fully bounce back, right? Like that didn't seem to influence Ral's play at all this seed. He's been playing great. I am worried, as you said, is NHB going to be able to bounce back after this seed? I mean, yes, it is theoretically possible that NHB could come back and win this seed. In theory, it's most likely Ral's game to throw. But the question, I think, as you mentioned there, will NHB have this sort of tourney experience? This is NHB's second playoffs. Will NHB have that ability to bounce back after such a frustrating seed 2?
I mean, it looks like he's really cranking on the mechanics, which is good to see. Like, that's nice for the confidence, but I think it's more a question
it's just
of, like,
one of those things where, like,
is your decision making, is that taking it? You know, it's easy to tell, like, hey, mechanically he's still in it. He's not really made any mistakes mechanically. It's just that decision mistakes. And Ral, clearly not. Like, he's just so far ahead, Nerdy. Like, what do we even say? Like, Ral just should not even go for 0. And he's got to see on his screen, NHB hasn't even entered the Bastion yet.
Yeah,
We're
that's
8
crazy.
minutes into the speedrun. Ral is going to second portal courts.
Yeah, Ral must be very confused at this point, but NHB, hopefully, I want to see NHB at least enter the Bastion. That's what I'm hoping. It is so brutal, though, to like, enter the Bastion 10 minutes in, and then it's lava housing, you know?
Dude, that is very frustrating.
Yeah, that's not
going to
feel great, right?
And it's
He's
lava
gonna see
housing.
the lava
Like,
housing.
I
think
cry.
he will get into the Bastion. I'm hoping. You know, he messed up his boat clutch there, so maybe that's an indicator.
Yes,
but if
this
he takes
is the
this right terrain more, like, he should see it in like 3 seconds. And Ral, is this the portal? This is not the portal room.
Looking around, trying to find the portal room. Does not see it immediately. Maybe likes this path down here. I think there was a little bit of a spike I saw there for Ral, so only should be somewhere around here.
I think it goes around from awful mental to just whatever. GG go next, yeah.
Unless that was some sort of fake spike.
I mean, in a crazy world, if this is the worst stronghold of all time, like, there is a chance. You know, strongholds are the structure with the most variance, but nah, it just doesn't even matter. Ral has found it. He's gonna be entering the end tier, and if
does Ral go for 0? Does he go for it? Like, even if it's an easy 0, I wonder.
Yeah, even if it's I don't think so. He didn't blaze bed. I think he's really low on explosives here. Yeah, look at this. Not even going for a pearl. Like, he has food still. He's just playing for a perch. He hasn't even pre-crafted Nerdy. Like, this is just a really awkward seed. He can make another bed, 4 more anchors, 5 more anchors, I think.
Yeah. Nothing's pre-crafted.
One if he wanted to, but he doesn't need.
All right, he's not even going for 0.
Gonna be able to set up these anchors.
I'm just gonna.
Yep. So that is
okay. Cool. I was gonna say he doesn't even go for the 0. I'm not waiting. 1-1.
See some
First, not 3-0. That's interesting.
Something that's maybe thrown off your game. Now, temple. Maybe there's a desert temple in the distance, and this is some weird, like, overlapping structures.
What is?
But if not, like, we might see a reset here. Potentially, it was just like the wrong seed input from
differently.
Wrong key.
NHB not gonna be too
There
far
we
behind.
go.
And there is a village also in the distance, which, you know, is something to maybe
Raul
think
wins
about.
after
I'm
that,
not sure
if
exactly how
Raul
far away it
gets a
is, but maybe
three,
get some food there,
like,
or
3-run
maybe the
win
lava
after
pool's
that,
over there, so you stop
like,
by and
I'm
grab a
blaming
bed.
it all on the mental.
But I also
Yeah,
wouldn't be
exactly.
surprised if we see these runners just run right by that, completely ignore it, and try to get into the nether as soon as possible. 13 flesh and one gapple. Also a diamond pick this seed.
Diamond Pick is gonna be cool. There is a lava pool in the direction of the village, but I don't think it's far enough that you're gonna commit to like getting resources from it. I like this early gravel from NHB here. I'm curious why Raul didn't
Oh,
commit to
that's
doing
how
that
they
in
do
the water. Maybe he wants to
the
overlap
pressure
getting the
plate thing. I was
bucket.
trying to think about it.
But it looks
before.
like I think everything is not like crazy decision based here. Like we have gravel, water, lava all in view. So we'll see how quickly these players enter to each other.
Yeah, I'm going to be curious to see any food decision making here. I think it's one thing I want to keep an eye on. Looks like maybe both runners just not going to go for anything. I think NHB getting ready to enter the nether here. It looks like does have
looks like he's going to enter the nether. They're both entering the nether at the exact same time.
Flint steel and bucket and
Wow,
all that
so
stuff ready
close.
to go. And yeah, both runners building on the same spot. So it's despite the fact that it's a desert temple, and despite we've seen, oh no, Raul messes up the portal. Oh wow, wait, how bad is
and
this?
It's not even recoverable. I mean, you can mine the obsidian.
Oh no, there we go.
Oh my goodness, what a clutch lava save! But that is just a couple minus seconds. You know, maybe NHB is thinking, is Raul like getting food from the village here? Why is he so
Oh my
much
god,
slower?
Raul,
Oh my goodness!
Raul lights himself on
please.
fire, and that's the exact momentum swing that NHB needed maybe in this seed. Raul now pretty far behind, and it was not. We do not have the most food, Parker, on this seed as we mentioned, and so taking that damage is more punishing on this seed than it would be on a village seed, for example.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I guess it's the bastion's far. Maybe you can overlap healing a little bit, but it is housing. You know, can sometimes be awkward if you're playing top down, looting those chests. You could take some damage. If it's lava housing, like that's a little bit scary. And it looks like NHB is going to be playing top down housing. Pay attention to how he loots these chests. You want to be avoiding damage. When are these piglins going to spot him? Looks like they spotted him. He is trying to hug to the left here. Tries to get in a hole, gets in a hole, and can loot, but does take one hit.
It takes a little bit of damage there, maybe a little unlucky. That can happen.
And look at this, Raul has to eat the gapple. So he's going to be down a gapple on NHB just because he needs to heal up.
Raul was just
but NHB takes a lot of damage there as well. On 4.5
they
parts here,
do
going down
they don't,
into
like,
this
open
lower
that
section
area
of
that
housing.
I used to be told to
And
do.
I mean,
guess it's
again,
just like an
so
updated
both runners, like the
version.
food situation's not great. I like NHB's a little bit more, just not having that portal mishap, but it's still like not a great situation to be in if you're NHB.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's just too far out of the way to like go for that village. I think you have to rock with it, but it is just awkward. We have a diamond pick though, Nerdy. Like we can leave on not 20 obbies, so you know that's something we could do.
Yeah, it is. It is always a little. It's just spooky, but I think these runners, they're a lot more comfortable than I am maybe in these low food situations. I think they are very skilled at handling them. So we have the pigs trading here for both runners. Raul just a bit behind here. And importantly, NHB up a gapple. Now I do wonder though, you know, I feel like I'm scared because I feel like the last seed was so shaky there for NHB. I want to make sure NHB can handle this situation cleanly. That's what I want to see this seed. I don't want to see any deaths. That for me, the runner. But
you can
I feel like that would be
like
something that could be very, very tilting from NHB's position. But
time,
overall, handling the seed great. I mean, nothing wrong so far from NHB.
Sense. Like I swear, like 1 second they could be like neck and neck,
some
and then
mistakes
the
from
next
Raul.
second, like they're like.
So it is interesting to see some sort of this
apart,
back and forth
it's just
between
so
these two.
crazy to like see the difference.
Yeah,
of, like,
I think we'll be fine here. The main
like,
we got 20
like,
obsidian from NHB.
You know
It looks like
you
can leave out this back. Oh, this is beautiful, Nerdy. One pearl. We're
wow.
Fort here. I see a spawner. You probably throw one more pearl, and NHB can use this gapple to heal up, play a little bit more safely. Pay attention to Raul's health here. He's gonna just be on a much worse position as he gets to the spawner behind as well.
And is still gonna go for a pearl
left.
But yeah, I think it's just in a slightly different spot. I think both spawners are over here to the right. Does it have to deal with some potential wither skeletons? No, just gonna handle this blaze spawner and not worry about the other one. So I don't know. Both runners are. Raul's definitely played this like more. He just sort of sent this one spawner.
Of the best.
Raul's scaring me this seed. Raul is scaring me this seed, but
I don't know what Poundy
We
Portal
do
is,
see
but I'm
NHB
guessing
now
it's just messing up
getting
the
on his
portal.
second rod, Ral getting his first. So definitely a
Yeah,
pretty
look at the
significant lead
difference
for
here.
NHB.
Like one has absorption hearts, one is on 2.5 hearts. Had to like
Yeah.
crouch over the edge of the fortress to pick up his rod. It's just a little bit sketchy for Ral here, a little bit scary. 2 blaze hits, you're just donezo. And NHB is ahead. Like he's got 8 eyes here, gonna be measuring. I don't know if he's pre-crafted yet, but the terrain is looking pretty decent. This should be a relatively fast seed. Like NHB is pre-crafted. He's just confidently in the lead here. What can Ral do to make up time? Like he's gonna need to hunger reset potentially in the overworld.
Yeah, it's tough when you're behind on. I mean, these low food seeds can just be so punishing. Any damage can send you even further behind. But Ral is chugging along, and I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not game over yet, as we do see the blind coming out here for Ral, while NHB appears to be leaving, heading to coordinates. Does have 12 eyes,
Dude.
plenty of pearls. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be tough for Ral to come back from this, but definitely not game over yet. Stronghold, as you mentioned, as we always mention, very high variance, lots of opportunity for.
I feel like I'm crazy
comebacks.
at
And of course the end as well. If NHB cannot hit the 0.
Yeah, NHB
whatever
misplaces
they're
one
called, the
obby. If
forts?
Ral does that, he's gonna have to full mine with his diamond pick. Let's
Not
see what the
forts,
spikes look like. There's potentially this looks somewhat
Stronghold.
promising. NHB still
Ooh.
scanning a little bit more, trying to cross some chunk borders. This is a good way to get some new spikes. Plays around with the chunk coaling in Minecraft so that you're loading and unloading different parts of the world. Still not getting anything that he wants.
Yeah, nothing
though.
great.
I mean, Ral is still just the same 1 pearl into this lava lake, so he is catching up time here. Maybe this spike. No, it looks like potentially there's a pure spike in this direction. He's wormholing, double wormholing, pearling aggressively. He's not
Oh my
be
God,
really
he found
confident.
it.
Yes, here it is.
Beautiful
he's gonna be
stuff from
entering the
NHB.
end.
Handling that very nicely. It's a 2Y. Going to be entering the end here now. Let's see if NHB can close out seed number 3 here and take back the lead. Looks like we've got a front. Is that small? No, small cage. Okay, very nice. Going to be heading up. This should be very hittable here for NHB. Let's see what Y height we send. We're going to be sending 95.
Yeah, we have the diamond pick that allows you to hit this comfortably. We have a bow. Nice double bow. He's got plenty of explosives. Actually, maybe not. Does he have any anchors? Doesn't really matter because he kills it here.
W.
Just 19 lost. And even though
I'm sorry, Fulham.
Alice
Fulham and has he
I love you, buddy. I promise.
charlatans? That's maybe even 15 seconds behind Ral here. I like this island. You're very high in the island here, and so you can scan a ton of this ocean and really make a good decision on where you want to commit for a ravine.
Oh, wow, and look at this. Ral going for the Iron Axe. Let's see. NHB going for shears once
Look
again.
At that crafting, dude. Did you see that crafting?
That was great. Yeah, that was awesome. But once again, Parker, we see there's this option for 2 decisions to be made, and 2 decisions are being made. We see these runners making different decisions in the overworld again, which is just so crazy. Now we do see Ral looking around, trying to see if he can find any
the
kind
extra
of
blocks
kelp
are
to
just
look
so
for.
much
I
better
don't
than an
see
Iron
anything
Axe
there.
IMO.
Yeah, he looks really unconfident here.
Yeah,
so let's see if NHB is more confident. I mean, he's got something though, Nerdy. Look at this.
Yeah, and I think NHB is heading towards this just from a different direction. I think it's the same exact magma ravine, but now able to craft up the stuff. Has a little under a stack of logs, whereas we do see the blocks there, 32 leaves for NHB. So not the most blocks, and if this seed is slower, like we saw in that, some of this terrain has been rough. Maybe that could end up mattering. But let's see, as Ral is looking around trying to find
that's what I'm saying.
The bastion. Maybe another seed with some rough terrain to the bastion. We do see the fortress on the way.
The bastion.
But no, it's like a fake spike. Ral was almost going the wrong way. Let's see if NHB falls for the same mistake. But no, he's made up time on Ral. He's at the bastion, Nerdy. He's fully ahead, and it looks like he has plenty of leaves to spare. Looks like, oh, look at this looting. I love the double clicking with the mouse. It's a really efficient way to loot. And it looks like, is this another housing? He doesn't commit to the other ram part because he's got obsidian, but I think it was only 4. You have one chest in the bastion that's guaranteed 5. Maybe Ral got it in that single chest and NHB didn't. Could be a difference in decision making here. Very interesting.
Oh, you only do it if it's like a double.
NHB has 10 obsidian. I'm wrong. This is going to be a really nice seed. Like Nerdy, we can craft golden carrots.
Yeah, no, this is like a nice shipwreck seed overall. I was a little scared of the terrain for a second there, but it looks like NHB confidently taking the correct terrain and saving some time on Ral and sort of showing us that this seed actually is quite fast. As now we see the gold blocks being mined from both runners. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see both runners mining the gold blocks at the same time. It means that this seed is quite close. And luckily, we don't need to pyrite or anything like that. We don't need to worry about the pie charges. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess because NHB confidently took the terrain, didn't see what Ral saw.
That's true. So maybe a little bit behind on like being able to decide where to go. I mean, you can see the fortress, so maybe he's just trying to decide like where the spawner is in the fortress. Even when you get to the fortress, you know, you can still lose another 30 seconds getting to the spawner. And so like, especially this top level, you'll see players actually chunk count. So they might even pyrite even if they've seen the spawner because they can directly locate where the spawner is.
Very cool. We do see NHB now purling towards that spawner. And
look at this, he's on the spawner. Wait, no, never mind. Sorry.
Ral as well, purling out. Heading towards... Are they going to the same fortress? I think
Are there 2 forts, Nerdy? This is like kind of strange.
I swear they're going in different directions, but it might be like a big fortress that's all connected. I may have misseen.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
My goodness!
Takes 2 hits. Those magma cubes deal damage faster than basically any other mob.
Yes.
They can be so punishing. And NHB's found a spawner, but Ral is in a different spot. Also finds a spawner. Honestly, not too far behind. NHB wasted a lot of time in the bad part of the fortress.
How do you use all these golden carrots?
1 heart, but has the golden carrots, so can heal up.
They are in at least very different parts of the fortress. I'm honestly not sure. I mean, we can see like the enclosed spawner here for NHB, right? So this could end up mattering for the stronghold terrain. It could end up mattering for the stronghold itself. We saw in our first best of 5, we saw, you know, a couple blocks end up changing the stronghold that Hax and Silver went to, right? And so these runners being this far away, that could end up leading to different strongholds potentially. Not guaranteed, of course, but that could be something to keep an eye out for as Ral is killing lots of blazes here. Gets a beautiful 4 spawn there. Now on to, let's see, is that rod number 2? There we go. And we see just 1 rod ahead of NHB here, actually, matter of fact, despite entering the fortress later.
Yeah, it looks like NHB's pre-crafted. We have a solid amount of explosives.
Ral's also
pre-crafted. I love seeing this. The stone axe, stone sword that he got from the wither skeleton to kill blazes a little bit faster. And even though, no, NHB is just behind on rods, and it's just in a far worse position, like you've been saying. That's really going to be the deciding factor here, I think, just getting to the stronghold.
We're having to measure 2 eyes there, and I'm trying to,
NHB's
look.
Closer, though. 3 digits for NHB, 4 digits for Ral. I can't tell exactly what that is. Maybe that's 1,600. But for NHB, that's only 100 blocks in the nether. So even though he's like kind of surrounded by all of this netherrack, it could be like not even that bad, especially if he has gold picks. Doesn't have gold picks.
One more. I think it is the same stronghold as well.
Is he leaving? Look at him try to leave, Nerdy. There's no way. There was 2 magma cubes and a wither skeleton. Ral's going for the stray here. Oh, this is so awkward for NHB. Ral is just going to be commandingly taking a lead here, I think.
And the terrain's just so open for Ral, right? I mean, just look how enclosed it is for NHB. It is quite awkward. Does get that rod. Oh, it has to run into a magma cube. Look at, there's more magma cubes. What does that even do? Wow, able to boat clutch. Great stuff.
There was like 4. There was magma cube to your right, magma cube to behind you, magma cube to the left, and he survives it, Nerdy. He's still alive.
2 hearts.
Boat clutching, and he's building his portal now. It's totally different. It's been different fortresses. I saw both the spawners on NHB. They were not the spawners that Ral went to, and so even though Ral had this upper hand on the terrain, NHB is just in the stronghold. He gets some sort of spawn, like he's committing here. Look at the aggressiveness. This is the portal room.
Into the portal room.
He could be closing out the match here. He could be beating
Oh my god.
Rao. Let's see what this 0
Wait,
is.
it's over.
NHB, I believe, has 5 beds, 1 anchor.
Oh
Could
my
be a
god.
little bit awkward if it's a side setup. Not buried. His mechanics, holy frick. This dude is fast. It's tall, though, Nerdy. Is this T100?
It's tall.
T97, no. A little bit more
97.
comfortable.
Pushing 99. Let's see.
He should be fine
I think
here.
Rao's out.
Their rotation early. Has a
Wow.
bow, can double bed. Double bows. Look at this damage. He might even 2+2 here, Nerdy.
And he does.
Great stuff from NHB.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's so
We're
unlucky.
gonna do an interview potentially. See as like maybe. I think all the matches are good.
I feel like EDCR is
Gonna
gonna
play.
win.
Olsen doesn't have as much wood either, so
Oh.
but he gets it. He
Wow,
has a
Olsen
worse
gets it
floodlight
first.
and does it slower, but
Wow.
he saves time, Nerdy. And
I could
so,
go 2 for 4.
That's
EDCR
Minecraft
is gonna need to-
sometimes.
That's just Minecraft sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean, but EDCR looking locked in. I definitely do not think that should throw EDCR's game off too much. As now we see both runners heading towards the bastion. We see,
He's not number
interestingly
one
enough,
this
though,
season.
Olsen getting the
Yeah, it's
Hoglin
infield.
there. So getting some food
Right?
along the way while we see EDCR not choosing to go for that and just going to be sending it right towards the
Bastion.
bastion.
And it's
And we
treasure,
have a
Nerdy.
treasure. Okay.
We might be
okay.
seeing some Glodar here. It's really enclosed. ECR doing a ton of head hitters. Wow, that was some really nice movement, especially when you have all the blocks here. This is looking really good. EDCR has made up honestly a lot of time.
Yeah,
on
it
Olsen.
doesn't have the pork chops, but yes, it has saved a lot of time and importantly, I think has not taken a lot of damage on this treasure route. And so, despite the fact that he doesn't have that food, it
Oh my
won't
god.
matter. I mean, if you don't take
tree in
damage,
the
it
way.
won't
There's a
matter.
tree.
Wow, look at this. Yeah, that's bizarre. But is able to get the piglins
I feel like
going.
EDCR is so mechanically
and
gifted. It's just like so like
is
he's
just
just
playing
like
this
so
very
crazy.
aggressively.
It's just like I'm
very
like watching him mess
fast.
up and I'm like lol, and it's
I
just
will
like he
also
just
say,
is
like,
able to
it could, basically kill
rebound
us.
so fast. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's actually very impressive. And it could be a little bit weird here. I saw some piglins. This is some high terrain for a treasure. There's going to be a lot of extra piglins because it's a crimson forest here. And so, like, look at that on EDCR's screen. There's 2 extra piglins. So, do you ever like try and get those into the hole? Olsen doing
Yes.
a TNT setup. Love this.
Nice.
I'm surprised EDCR not going for it. He's usually on top of the tech, but he's spending his time actually doing Glodar. It looks like it's a way
Yes.
of pyrang for the spawner, even though you have like corrupted data because of the magma cube at the bottom of the bastion. But it looks like EDCR has got like
And-
a stray pig here. Blocks up. Look at that.
Wow.
You
so
don't see that.
clean,
So
So
yeah,
clean.
it's
Yeah,
good,
that
yeah.
was really nice from EDCR handling that piglin. Very nice.
Well, he
It's
also
always
just-
awkward.
again,
Treasure
like I
can be
said,
so
he also
annoying,
just
just like these random
plays
guys here,
a
especially
lot
like
of
if you look
rank.
at this terrain.
got
Looks
another.
like there might just be some like random piglins that spawn potentially. So gonna have to deal with this guy. Unfortunately, loses a little bit of time there. We do see Olsen having come back. I don't know if we've gotten the Glodar from
ran at
Olsen,
him.
but I think we have gotten it from EDCR. So potentially able to know exactly where to go right after this treasure bastion is
pearls.
complete. Just checking the trades here. Are we good to go? I think we might be good to go.
Olsen
He's
is
gonna send a
16
pearl hang.
obviously needs to wait a little bit, but EDCR
Oh, EDCR is
gonna
good.
be
Yeah.
out, and he knows where the fortress is. I'm not sure what Olsen's plan here is. Looks like he has a pearl hang off,
Also,
but I don't think I've seen a
Also
Glodar.
hen.
Potentially he's just
Also hen.
playing quadrants. EDCR doing a double Glodar. No, just a regular.
I like
eye
realized
scan,
halfway through that I
knows
still didn't
the
really know how to
spawner
pronounce
is
their
this
name.
direction, but it looks really closed off. We'll see if Olsen can make up any
Yeah, they're saying
any sort
hand
of
instead of like with an I. It sounds like
time,
with an A.
but it looks like EDCR sees the fortress, is going to be in there comfortably.
But here we go. Olsen as
Oh.
well, also on top of the fortress. So we do see EDCR a little bit ahead, but Olsen did a good job catching up a little bit of time there potentially. Both runners very close, and importantly, there's not too much food here for EDCR. Whereas, I mean, we saw those pork chops. I think this food situation might be better here for Olsen.
EDCR playing this
Yeah,
second
3 pork chops.
spawner, getting 2 stray blazes. So they're playing different spawners here, Nerdy. Olsen a little bit higher, but it's just a little bit more enclosed terrain, and you're not going to get that insta spawn. But he gets a Hoglin. Food
He gets a
delivery.
Hoglin. I don't know if he got the food. It was very awkward, but we did definitely see that lose
Dude,
a
they
little bit
placed
of time
down
there
blocks
potentially for
so
Olsen.
smooth. It's
And
so
now
crazy to watch.
finally got first rod there. EDCR on 2 rods. So now we see Olsen catching up. But these spawner cycles might be different. Yeah, we see now Olsen, I think, on 3 rods, just because the spawner cycles were just a bit different there. Now,
Hoglin.
building the portal has to deal with a third Hoglin of the seed.
That was awesome. He just like punched that guy off.
Often do you see someone kill 3 Hoglins in one seed?
Yeah, not very often. Not very often. So EDCR is blinding here on the same rods as Olsahan, but is pre-crafted, so still a little bit ahead, maintaining that lead. We'll see what the stronghold distance is like. I mean, nothing crazy bad from either player. They're both playing very consistently. Gets an eye break, but the distance
I'm
looks
so nervous.
to be maybe 1,500. Is Hungary setting in the overworld?
What's happening?
And
Adds strength to his hotbar so it doesn't mess up
yeah,
his
I mean, that's just something that Olsen just doesn't have to do, right? Didn't get that
Wait,
food
what?
at the beginning of the seed from the
You have
Hoglin.
string in your...
And so
What?
that's just very nice for Olsen to not have to worry about that. We do see a big spawn there for EDCR. So honestly, both these runners pretty close. Let's see, 3 rods. So just needs 1 more rod for Olsen, unless he wants to send the 1-eye. We'll have to see. Maybe EDCR could go for that as well, in theory.
I mean, he's got one last blaze here, but I think he's still waiting on rods. And if this one drops for Olsahan, it doesn't. So he still needs 1 more rod. They're both just waiting, fully pre-crafted here. And he gets a 4 spawn here from EDCR. Olsahan also gets a 4 spawn. Olsahan's out. EDCR is out. Now it's a race to get to second portal quartz. Nerdy, this is really close. EDCR going
this is
lower.
insanely close.
I think Olsahan is now
Oh
ahead a little bit. Has that pork
Wow.
chop so it can play a little bit more aggressively.
Great
Like, look
boat
at that
clutch from
pearl.
EDCR, and able to. That was a very dicey pearl that he threw, unfortunately, but he was able to have a fantastic boat clutch to save it. But it doesn't matter. Olsen here entering the stronghold first.
Wow.
Assuming
I mean,
this
that portal
hits.
build looked really nice.
And
Same
just
from
a
EDCR here.
few seconds behind here. EDCR right behind. And just going to be going for that. Trying to find the spike. Let's see what he likes. Looks like he likes this bottom left.
No.
Is this it? Is this it right here?
I mean, they're both committing this
No.
way. EDCR deciding to back out. So if it's not down here, Olsahan is now behind,
Olsahan is
losing time.
behind.
EDCR going a completely different way. That dead ends. Top left. Does this go anywhere? It continues.
Ooh,
Yes.
maybe.
And there's the portal
Yes, it
room,
is.
Nerdy. He's going to be entering the end first, even though Olsahan was in the stronghold first. Olsahan still lost. Oh my gosh. Does the cool little pearl tech and is in. Has a gold pick. It's buried. Maybe buried 58. Front tower. Probably pushing to Y height 90. It looks like a small tower. 95 if you're really aggressive, but I just...
Let's see what he goes for here. Front cage.
Going to 95.
Yeah,
Does his
just went for
multi-block
95.
setup? You don't see this from a
messes
lot
it
of
up
runners.
maybe a little bit.
Oh my
Is this
God.
gonna be enough time? Yes, he does get it off. Almost messes that
I
up.
got
Let's see if he can
so
close out the
scared.
0, though. EDCR playing the seed very nicely.
Triple explosive.
Wow. Yeah, great stuff from EDCR.
That's so scary,
little-
bro. Like, I
you
could
just
never.
gotta show off a little bit, you know? Gotta boost the playing the
Multi-block
95.
setup. You don't see this
Ooh,
from a
messes
lot
it
of
up
runners.
maybe a little bit. Is this gonna be enough time? Yes, he does
I
get it
wonder what
off.
happens with
Almost messes that up.
Olsahan.
Let's see if he can close out the 0, though. EDCR
Just messed up
Quality map.
block placement.
Need.
That's just so
We get a very
unfortunate.
No golden carrots in this ruin portal. All right, we're about to test
Let's
Nerdy's
see.
prediction abilities
Let's see.
here. It's
I
a
mean,
little bit of
so
screen
far,
delay.
my predictions are looking good. I predicted EDCR to win 3-1, and I said all the matches
Yeah.
were going to be close except for the one where he died. But look, no.
Ooh.
Okay, there's no gold axe. Okay, well,
no gold axe.
might be a little off
I'm
there.
sure
Might
you
be a
just
little off.
mispronounced. You were probably thinking gold pickaxe. You know,
yes,
gold
yes,
axe, gold
that is true.
pickaxe. They're like,
Oh, but look
it's
at this.
pretty similar.
The gold pickaxe has silk touch, so that's going to be a
That's
little
annoying.
bit awkward. And we see EDCR notices that, crafts the wood pick, and is able to get the stone from there. Very interesting stuff. Not crafting a shovel, notably. And now is mining this tree, getting some blocks. We see a wood shovel coming out from Olsahan. You obviously don't need to mine flint just because you already have it from the rune portal chest, but it is an interesting decision, like a slight difference in these runners right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised the EDCR didn't go for a wood shovel. You know, it's
It
not
just,
like
like,
a huge
so
time loss. You
Seed 2
spend
versus Seed
one
12.
wood.
Are the numbers of the
but, I mean, he's
seeds
a higher rank
like
player than me,
still
so he's probably making
like,
the correct
like
move
their actual
here.
placement and like
EDCR
the
navigating this terrain a little bit. Neither player has
last
food.
second
No
what are they
animals.
called?
to light, and this could get dicey. We're gonna have to run a pretty far amount to get to the bastion. That's
or is
gonna
it
waste
just based
some
off
of
of
your
what
food.
number you
If
are?
the fortress
Oh,
is
no,
far,
round of
this could be
16.
really
So
awkward.
yeah, no,
Might
they are.
hunger
Okay.
resetting. Small decisions like no food in the beginning can really set the tone
In the
for
ladder
the
and
entire rest of the
LCQ,
match.
yeah. So they are.
Of
So
course, got to get the iron pick as well. So depending on what seed it is, that can be quite awkward. ECR using a boat, very.
I mean, there's a hoglin
efficiently
here.
there, good stuff.
Do you think he ever goes for this hoglin? It looks like he's kind of stalling, a little bit confused, similar to some other
like
matches we've
no.
seen. Like
Looking
he's kind of just
around.
running in circles here, and Ulsahin is just in a completely different spot. Where is the bastion, Nerdy? Again, this is so
I
bad.
think
Ulsahin taking
saw
damage
it.
from a
Yeah, it's
skeleton.
right there.
ECR's backtracking all the way. Nerdy.
Yeah,
this is
look at
two matches
this.
in one day where we're having trouble finding the bastion. Ulsahin,
And there it is, I think.
there's
And it's
a
a treasure.
I mean, ECR did see a fortress, so there's some cope there.
Mhm.
But this is significant, Nerdy. This is significant.
Yeah, EDCR looks like he's getting thrown and get the goal.
Did he ever
stuff.
find it?
And not like he was normal.
Low
Now
RD
he finally finds it.
now. Time there.
Like that's just so
It's a bar-
unfortunate.
And the problem here is
So that was nice.
He has
Looks
no,
ahead. EDCR
no
playing on-
food.
Looks like he's going. Maybe this is where
and EDCR one more in order to hunger
for beds. Maybe one anchor.
and also, I mean,
Also,
I-
also
this
Hendricks
is
wins,
an
right?
aggro.
Like
I'm gonna
this is just so
size
bad.
as well going down the. Yeah.
Should get this blaze.
Oh,
yes,
and why is it so
yes.
close?
I'm curious to see Olsen's explosive count here because we have 3 beds, 2 anchors for EDCR, which is not the most comfortable situation, Parker.
No, it's not.
Now going to
But
be
somebody of
measuring the
ECR's
eye.
caliber.
Yeah, true.
Surely
I
he'd
mean,
be able to hit a 0.
we did
I
see
mean, anchors are a little
ECR
bit
hit.
nicer.
No,
Sorry,
go
go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
Oh, so with anchors, it can be a little bit nicer with some zeros, just because you can like force the dragon to get lower to get a little bit more damage. So it's like arguably better than 5 beds, like having 2 anchors. But Ulsahin,
Okay, back to full
hungry
food.
setting again.
Like,
No, he's already
Taking
on
on
courts.
onto coordinates. Yeah, was able to leave very quickly. I mean, ultimately, I think the seed really just came down to that terrain nav. ECR really getting sort of lost before entering the bastion. We do see Olsen's second seed in a row
Yeah, it just
has
looks like
entered the
it's just
stronghold
gonna
first.
be rough
This has
for
gotta feel good.
EDCR.
I mean, he's
There
there
we
it
go.
is. There it is, Nerdy.
yeah.
And I mean, this could be an awkward 0 though. So pay attention here. He's hunger resetting with gravel because he's like low on blocks. He's
He is
entering
not
the
low on
end.
blocks. 43.
And
I mean, this could make or break.
let's
what's
see
Olsen
what
made
we
of?
have
A,
for us here.
a back.
Looks like back
90.
and going to be purling up here. What do we
92.
got here? Back
91.
91. Okay. So Olsen should be able to hit this pretty reliably. Goes to 99. And let's see these beds. I'm not sure
Yeah.
on. So I was
To the bastion
That's just unfortunate.
playoffs.
Finding the bastion, it just seems like it's been such a bad problem for people.
That's
ECR's gonna
skeleton here. The upper train is usually a better play. Is that the fortress in the distance? I
Buried
think we see
treasure.
a fortress, but this terrain is just
Sure.
kind of awkward, Nerdy. We're like
Cool one
really
problem.
high terrain.
Dude,
Still have
Yep.
not seen
They're-
a
they're
bastion. We're
noobs.
dealing with mobs all over the place. We're running out
Olsen
of blocks.
down. Okay, Olsen's okay. But yeah, it looks like EDCR though, now on this upper terrain, it has paid off. And meanwhile, Olsen's on this lower terrain and has spent so many blocks and isn't even in the good part of the treasure, has to dig up through the sort of big cube of the treasure. Meanwhile, EDCR is ready to go and is starting the route.
Oh my gosh, scary.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Almost
Oh my
holds
god.
off like
Oh,
3
wow.
times, really trying to mine this one block
Yeah,
so the pigs
really-
can pass
really
up
committed
and
to
gets
that.
it off. Wow. That
Great
was really
stuff.
scary. I would have just abandoned that. I would have been too scared. But EDCR Fearless is now just so far
I mean, if you
ahead.
have the
we
gold,
have
you
enough
can
food to
definitely
heal
just
up.
like
The
power
fortress
through
is
it. Like there's a
one,
lot of
maybe
easy
2
ways
pearls
to just
away.
like like
there's not
Minecraft at the end of the day, there's
time
like
to make
not
up
quote unquote that much
decision-making wise there
RNG
from
to run.
Olsen,
Like if you
and
have
EDCR
gold,
just
you
doing
know for
so
a fact
well
they
taking
will
that upper
target the
terrain
gold.
to
So
this
as
treasure.
long as
That's
you're
really
like just dropping gold,
the
you
main
will be
difference here.
okay.
100% save some
Well,
blocks.
I guess to a certain extent.
And also saved a lot of time. We do see Olsen is mining out these blocks, going to be trading with the pigs, as EDCR has traded the left rampart blocks already. So pretty significant lead for EDCR going into this. We'll have to see if EDCR can maintain that, or if we will see the trend of Olsen entering the stronghold first continue, as he gets those lower blocks. Now going to be grabbing the last chest, and let's see how this treasure is. Is this treasure good? Gonna elevate the
EDCR.
yeah.
You don't see a
elevating
ton of people doing
blocks.
that. It's like this small little micro. It's really a staple of EDCR's gameplay. And we have a diamond pick here, Nerdy. So even though we're only on 16 obsidian, if we only get 19 or something, we can still leave. It's a lot of obsidian to mine. Has 17. You want to overlap pre-crafting while you're waiting for the last bit of trades. We'll see if we get 20. But if not, I expect him to leave.
Yeah.
It's on 18 and he's going to be leaving. So that's minus 20
I mean, that makes sense. I
seconds to
always forget
mining
that I have a diamond
obsidian,
pickaxe
but I
and
don't
I can
think
do that
Olsen is
sometimes,
gonna
which
make a
is like
different
my own
decision to be able to
mistake.
make
But
that
like,
up elsewhere.
oh my god,
There's the potential to go down. I see both have a crossbow, so that's nice for pre-crafting. And the way that EDCR is managing this terrain, I really like. Taking these like high pearls on this terrain, and now he's lowered his render. This is a really interesting fort.
Couple of strays here. Let's see if we get any more. At least 2. I think I saw one behind as well. Lots of wither skeletons, though, is the downside to doing something like that, of lowering the RD. But is able to handle those guys very nicely. It is interesting, though. Curious to see how EDCR approaches this spawner play. You obviously have to mine the 2 obsidian, so that is guaranteed time loss that you might want to overlap with waiting for the spawner. So maybe you don't have time to go for the strays. I don't know. I'm very curious to see how EDCR plays this.
Doing the spawner,
it's always a toss-up between like what's better, playing strays or the spawner. Also,
probably the smartest.
Really committing inside of this bad part of the fortress, so it could be a little bit punishing. But he's getting stray after stray, Nerdy, and if the rates are good, it's not gonna matter a ton. EDCR throwing his second eye, taking a little bit of fall damage, but has plenty of food still. And that looks like a triple digit distance, Nerdy. I think this is a pretty close spawner, or a second portal.
Less than 100 blocks,
I can't exactly read the number, but I think you're absolutely right. Now we got the double blaze bed from Olsen.
So now you wait for the extra like blazes while you have to mine these, and now once
blaze is good to go.
Has to mine 1 extra obsidian compared to Olsen.
Oh, interesting.
So I think I like the play from EDCR committing to the spawner a little bit more. You can overlap mining that obsidian because you know you're just going to lose 20 seconds to mining obsidian, so you want to overlap it with blaze kills. And that's going to matter because he doesn't have all the rods
and then
yet.
he has all these
while the blazes are spawning,
he's
mining obsidian. Olsen in a village. Look at the second portal. On top of a village house? That's like kind of rare.
Very nice. You love to see it. Unfortunately, it's a seed where you don't really need more explosives. You know what I mean? So don't see the runners going for any more explosives. But we have what looks to be 7 beds and 3 anchors for EDCR. So yeah, they should be okay on this seed.
Yeah, I think any 0, even if you mess up the 0, you should still have enough to hit a 1 cycle. Throwing a pearl. This is maybe going to get weird. It looks like the direction is in the way of some awkward fortress generation, so maybe you have to mine a lot of netherrack. Lands on soul sand though, has to deal with the skeleton.
Yeah, both runners out.
Skeleton, look at EDCR. Oh, that was a beautiful play. The skeleton hit him while he was throwing his pearl, so it like made his pearl curve.
That was
second one to cancel it out. So it's gonna be on chords before Olsen here.
Great stuff from EDCR.
Not by a lot.
I feel like honestly, Olsen lost a lot of time just like falling into the lava there compared to EDCR, just speed bridging out. But now we see EDCR looking to see if he can find the spike. Likes this spike down here towards mid left. Let's see, maybe down this direction. Nope, that is a library. Will EDCR be able to find the portal room? He hears it. Yeah, so it was this way. It seems like going to be maybe digging up to see if he can find that portal room.
If it's not here,
there it is.
It is, and he's gonna be able to enter. Olsen doesn't have enough wood, Nerdy. He's mining wood for more explosives.
Oh wow, I didn't see that. yeah, had to use so many blocks to get to the Bastion, if we recall. And so now EDCR is firmly in the lead, just has to hit this 0. Let's see if he can do it. This looks very hittable. Oh yeah. What, front 91? We should be a-okay. Nothing too tricky with this many explosives. EDCR should be good to go. Let's see. That first bed is gonna be, it's a beautiful double
Look at that
bed.
damage.
Yeah,
Multi-block
EDCR
is so good for 2+2s.
It's just great. I mean, what are you gonna say? I mean, that's a pretty easy 0. I was kind of hoping we get something a little harder there for ECR to really test with that many explosives. You know what I mean? But ECR is good to go, and yeah, very clean seed. I mean, I honestly feel like a lot of that just came down to,
dude, like that's just crazy. Like just small, little decisions.
Yo, this is kind of an Acacia village. It's an
like,
Acacia desert village, but it's a plains. Like, what is going on here?
I feel like this is kind of like when I predicted ECR was going to lose the seed where he died on, and then it ended up being that he hunger reset in the Nether. So
yeah.
So I feel like this is kind of a similar vibe to that. I think my predictions are very close today. So I gotta.
Wait, nerdy. There's 7 of Obby here. I think there's a ruin portal with a 3 tall obsidian in the distance. Ulsahin could maybe just like full aggro, like run to that.
Yeah, but
like,
look at this.
EDCR sees it in the
different
distance too.
blacksmiths. They went to different blacksmiths. I don't even know if Ulsahin sees the other blacksmith. We'll have to see. Probably. I assume so, but it definitely impacts your decision making.
Yeah. No, this is a really interesting seed. Apart from spawning in all of the weirdest biomes and not being any of them. Yeah, Ulsahin, look, macroing all the way to that. Was it a 3 tall piece of like you need it to be 3 tall to have a completable portal here? I thought it wasn't. It's not.
Okay.
Oh, there's an Obby in the chest.
What? Okay, so you can build off the side here. Wow, that's crazy stuff. It's gonna be able to enter the Nether here significantly before. Does lose a couple Obby here. Yeah, I was just gonna say EDCR is gonna be entering at the exact same time and has 8 obsidian going into the Nether. So very interesting stuff to see. It's exactly what I asked for. The rank spots delivered. It is totally different overworld plays from these two runners, and now we see EDCR just a few seconds behind, but does have 8 extra obsidian.
Yeah, taking some terrain slightly more to the right. I think I like his micro pathing a little bit more here. Mining blocks as we're going. No fortress, but the Bastion is right here. No difficulty getting to the Bastion like we've seen in a lot of
This doesn't have the extra gold to drop on the ground.
And we have Obby at the top of the chest. Remember, Ulsahin has used his obsidian to get into the Nether. So if it comes down to we need obsidian, it's really going to favor EDCR in this Bastion.
Yep. And we now have EDCR starting this route a little bit behind, but not, I mean, not too far behind Ulsahin here. And getting going here on this triple gap. Let's see. We're going to go through the middle here. I expect to see the exact same thing from EDCR as we're going to go through this middle rampart and see what we've got going on here in this lantern chest. Going to be mining that and getting the pigs down.
Oh, look at EDCR. Oh,
Lots of, a little bit messy there. And EDCR still just a few seconds behind.
He's a few seconds behind.
Also doing a good job on the seed, maintaining that lead. And now we see EDCR going for the ring of gold blocks here.
Ulsahin is also in the same spot.
No, but I think Ulsahin went for the 4 gold blocks first, actually, I think, if I saw that correctly. So slightly different Bastion routing from these two runners. I mean, not anything crazy, but I don't know, something to point out. And we now
one
have
doing beef salad hole, one doing the more traditional route. Looks like Ulsahin's gonna need to craft up his food here. Has waited a long time, kind of on low health.
I'm so interested. Like, it's just so weird watching them play such different ways.
EDCR,
I'm so locked in. I'm like trying to talk more.
Getting 2 blaze beds ready to go. Two beds ready to go for the blaze bed. Hey, maybe he'll blaze bed twice. You know, maybe we'll get a double spawner and
EDCR not making golden carrots.
Yeah, true. I guess if you have a double spawner, you could like separate it in that way. But it looks like Ulsahin's gonna be out first. He has the obsidians, and that's not gonna matter a ton. We don't see the fortress immediately, but the terrain looks pretty open here. I think we have a good amount of resources all around. Unfortunately, couldn't craft golden carrots. But look at this. Here's the fortress for Ulsan. So he's going to be ahead on the seed, and that's kind of what he needs here, Nerdy. If he loses the seed, that's his tournament life ended.
Yeah, we do have a 3-spawn off the bat here for Ulsan while EDCR digs up into the fortress. Looking around, only has carrots, whereas we have 11 bread for Ulsan. So a little bit awkward there, food-wise for EDCR potentially. It only has 5 nuggets, so clearing those out as he kills the blazes. Not able to craft any Garrets, unfortunately. And now is going to get that double blaze bed off, and we do have...
Dude, just
Ulsan
watching him
killing
place
3
down
more
blocks
blazes.
is so crazy.
Let's check
Like,
the
just
rod
like
count here.
seeing
Looks
like
is
the
that
flick
2
of the
or
wrist.
3
is
rods
like,
for
oh my god,
Ulsan.
it's just
Looks like 3
ridiculous.
Well,
rods
ECR only has
for
1.
Ulsan. Yeah, ECR only on 1. Now pre-crafting. So he's a little bit behind here, but not by a significant amount. He has the stone or sword, so maybe saves a handful of ticks there on killing blazes. Maybe a little bit more consistent with his pre-crafting. But Ulsan does just have a pretty like commanding, or not commandingly, but does just have a slight lead exiting that other to measure his eyes.
Yeah, and just as like maintain that lead from the overworld, right, of entering on that ruined portal, has just maintained that lead throughout. So I mean, good stuff from Ulsan to make that decision and then to play the seed and execute it.
EDCR.
How he likes to.
Aggressive pearls here. Actually entering the nether before Ulsan, but still probably just slightly behind just because he got to the spawner a little bit slower. Needs, I think, 3 more rods.
Ulsan, they both need 3 rods.
Ulsan has got a rod from that last blaze. Okay. He needs 2 more rods. EDCR
I think
now
needs 2 as well.
2.
Yeah.
So you're right. This is really close. Needs 1 more for Ulsan. Does he get it? He gets it. Wow. Unloads his pearl. He's just a handful of seconds ahead of EDCR, who's just waiting on those blazes to spawn. And because he got to the spawner a little bit slower,
EDCR.
He's just behind. Ulsan has the gold picks, ready to hit any 0 that he needs to, and should be very close to cords here.
I think here, I'm curious, is EDCR going to do his same? Yes, he will. Now, who's closer? Looks like Ulsan right on coordinates, whereas we see EDCR having to bridge out a little bit here and starts building the portal. Very good stuff. So Ulsan, 3 to 4 seeds, has entered the stronghold first. Oh, does find a spawner though. Lots of mobs.
Zombie spawner.
Wow, scary stuff, but does handle that overall very well. Now we'll see EDCR is going to find the exact same thing. Doesn't have all those mobs to deal with, luckily. And now we see Ulsan looking around, trying to find...
Oh my goodness.
EDCR
here does find it.
Aggressively.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Wait, I just...
This is close, Nerdy. This is going to be close. This is going to come down to rotations, zeros. If you had a 2+2 from EDCR here, you've kind of secured your victory. But if you let up even a little bit, if you don't go to the highest height that you can, Ulsan knows he's only seconds behind and really has to push the pace. EDCR pushing 90, 95, 94. Ulsan, same height, setting up. Oh my goodness, I can't even speak. No 2+2, but should get good damage here.
Wow.
Ulsan, decent damage, but not enough to 2+2, which is what he needed. As EDCR kills the dragon, 3 rotations. Wow, that was close.
That's just so unfortunate. Like, that was so close.
On to next weekend. Parker, what are your immediate thoughts, I guess, after that?
I mean, this is EDCR's first whole ton last season, but like...
Possible. Ducky absolutely crush it. I'll say...
That's crazy. Okay, so the next fights are... Infume, HDMI cables. Obviously, I'm going to go for my go Infumi. Duke versus Aquacourt. That will be a good one. I think Duke's obviously going to win. Beef versus Jay. I'm going to just pick Beef. And then Fine versus Loki. I'd love to see Fine win, obviously. But obviously, like... Loki is Loki goated. So it's like... You know what I mean? Like, it's just like... Low key. Sorry. I'm cringe. I am cringe. Sometimes you're the only thing I know. When the nights grow cold, can't look away, can't look away. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Good night. Who said good night? You're going to bed? Oh, man. Hacks losing 3 eyes is the only surprise in my opinion. Dude, I mean, I thought it was going to be closer. Like, I thought that, I thought it was going to be, why is my Minecraft not showing? I thought it was going to be way more like, not like, not close, but like, hello, Minecraft. There it goes. I didn't realize I already went through. I thought the game, like, it was going to go to, like, game 5 or something, not, like, he's been practicing so much. I wasn't that surprised. Yeah, no, dude. So that's the thing. Hacks is probably one of the most, like, consistently, like, crazy top players. Kind of like with Infume, too. But he just doesn't play a lot. Where, like, Silver, again, I see Silver practicing all the time. Like, all the time. Out of life. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. You know what I want to do? I need to ask Flo or, like, Union. I need to get better at, like, and then ask someone else for the other part. But I want to get better at PvP, and I want to get better at parkour. Like, the Unk needs to reclaim his spot as the best event player, and people need to realize it. It just means I have to put in effort, and I've never done that. But everyone else gives effort, so why don't I? I missed. I suck. This guy just said, let me pull up the stream real quick. Oh my god, guys, look! I'm shitting on him. Then again, what events are you even playing? Yeah, I know, bro. Dude, there's no events anymore. Like oh, let me pull up the stream. Let me pull up the stream. I'm just not critting. He's just critting me over and over again. He's just W keying and just critting me. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, any event would be fine to play at this point, but I just can't because there's just none. Dude, I just missed. Dude, I just suck. My arms hurt. I'm tired. What other excuse can I come up with? These guys play all day. Ugh, I suck. It's just like the only reason I don't like doing right, like, it's because everyone plays like this. It's just like no one would like fight like this in a an event. I suck. I missed. I suck! Like, you'll be able to play CTs and time bound. Bro, I don't know when that time bound thing's gonna come out, but I don't think it's gonna come out that fast, guys. Don't let the propaganda get to your ears. I'd be surprised, don't get me wrong, like it'd be cool. Maybe I'm better at non-critting combos. Oh my god, I suck. Please, please, thank the Lord. What's time bound? It's an event that like Chaos and Ubby and Sophies are making. But they just started development like not too long ago. Maybe I found my strategy of PvP, guys. I just gotta do non-crit combos. Yeah, but now they're just gonna continuously crit me. Yeah, I'm just missing. It's just cooked. Yeah, I'm kind of cooked. Yeah. This is why I hate PvP. No, I'm just... I lose one time and I'm just like, I hate it. I didn't even finish the parkour. Tendance love. To be fair, if I really wanted to get really good, I should just change my keybinds. But like that's just gonna be so much of an adjustment that I just don't think I'm willing to ever do it. Dude. I heard Bound Battle is returning soon. That'd be cool. Dude. Dude. The thing is, I mean, not saying like I'm expecting these events to do it, but I feel like a lot of events nowadays are just gonna do are just gonna do paid events, and it's just gonna be so boring. Like it's just like, what happened to the love of the game? Like, why is everything just like paid events now? There's so many random blocks to clip against. I know on that one level. I know exactly which one you're talking about too. Like it's so obnoxious. Tonight let's get some and live while we're young. And girl. Ugh, guys, I should be asleep. I have to get up at 7 o'clock because I have work, so I need to get up, make some brekkie, and then go to the gym, and then go to work, and then hopefully stream afterwards, as long as tomorrow isn't bad. But I have a really bad feeling that tomorrow is going to be really bad at work, so we'll see. We might watch Ranked on Monday. I mean, for an enjoyer of events who isn't close with the organizers, being able to pay for your own events seems like a cool deal. Yeah, but it gets rid of the the fun of the event. Like it's like events aren't like PB has just been the same thing over and over and over again. Like there's nothing interesting about it anymore. I've seen the same 15 hyperdrive maps 15 times now. The games aren't as interesting to watch anymore because it's just all maxed. Like imagine there was an MCC every single week. Games like SOT and stuff like that would be so boring because you just watch them all the time and figure out every little strategy in milliseconds. I'm not saying doing events that get you money is a bad thing. I'm saying the only thing happening is like paid events. It's just, you know. What happened to events being for the love of the game? Has been optimized for the last 4 to 5 years. You say that, but there's probably things that testers do that we don't do. Or like ace race maps would be way over optimized and stuff like that. Like it's just like events used to be for the love of the game, and now everyone's just trying to like make money off of it, which is fine. But like I just feels like brings such a negative outlook on events now. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like people are trying to abuse it, I guess is a good way of putting it. Or at least that's how it feels. Not everyone. Like I don't think everyone's trying to abuse it, but I feel like people could agree that there's definitely some people that are probably trying to abuse it. Not like viewers, but like you guys just don't get it. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, am I chud? Like, just make the jump. It's just being oversaturated. Well, like, for instance, like, I think I've played that new Chamber Trial game, like, once, like, Flow State or whatever it's called, like, once or twice. I think Ubby's played it, like, 15 times. It's like... Monsters come out at night. And, like, not saying I couldn't get into paid events. It's just, like, you have to, like, basically, like, know the people that are, like, paying for the events and then, like, beg them to let you in. Which I'm just not going to do. I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, ask people to, like, be in their paid events. Because if they want to invite their friends, they're going to invite their friends, you know? Hello? There you go. In my lonely luxury. I don't know. It's just a new. There's always CT Patreon. Well, I don't want to buy the Patreon because I like that's for like the like people that want to support the event and stuff like that. Which I would support the event, but like that's more for I think the people that like can't play the event. I think that's my opinion. Tell me pretty lies, look me in my face. Our testers. Again, that's not up to me. Like, I mean... I specifically wouldn't let that happen, but that's not... I like if I was a tester, I wouldn't play, but that's just me, you know. I'd let the viewers like have the spots. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying everyone has to agree with me. Oh, that doesn't up. Just because I have an opinion doesn't mean that everyone has to agree, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get enough today. I'm so close to level 40, though. I could finally, like, go to the next level for the first time in forever. Like, how many of these crabs do I actually have, by the way? 41? Oh, yeah, here. Oh, I was already on the older one. I just need the big ones. Yeah, I just need the big ones of these ones. So if anything, strong. I guess wise, I guess then too. I do enjoy the paid events, but now I'm kind of tired of them. Oh, there's like 15 every single day. Like, I mean, it's fine. Like, make your bag. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be like, don't make money. You know what I mean? Make your bag, but like, God, they happen so often. Baby, baby, and it just is gonna make the events like more rough to play because then everyone knows all the strategies. What is happening to me? I don't wanna live forever. The only paid event I actually be is another PB Last Dance. I don't think another one of those are gonna happen anytime soon. I just wanna keep calling your name till you come back home. Oh, oh. I just wanna keep calling your name till you come back home. Oh, 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 oh. Until you come back home. Okay. Alright. Pookies. I'm gonna let you guys go. Because I'm tired. And I need to feed the animals and stuff. And then... blah, 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 blah. But... yeah, I don't know. I'll probably be live tomorrow, as long as tomorrow's day at work isn't too rough, but I'm gonna go to sleep now. Well, I'm gonna go feed the animals, I'm gonna do my abs, and then I'm going to bed. Good sleep time. But, everyone, have a good night. We'll probably be back again tomorrow.